Hello, hello, and welcome back to Shadow Space as we begin the next narrative arc, The Broken Triangle. I'm joined by my wonderful friends. Everybody introduce yourselves. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Tristan, I'm doing it.
Do it.
Tristan as the voice of Barbara the Barbarian.
Yeah.
I'm Jade. I'm playing Torian. The Proud Spot.
I'm Hopper. I am, yeah. Hopper. Hopper.
We just had a highly chaotic conversation right before recording began, so that's out there.
I'm Doodle playing as Hopper, your friendly neighborhood's secret android. Secret agent.
Man, for a very brief moment when that S hit your tongue and you stuttered on it, I thought you were going to be saying something else.
Too bad. Be let down.
With the conversations we were just having. If you want to see the conversations like the one we were just having, be sure to join the Twitch streams. Either that or I gotta learn how to fucking clip things, because I really want to clip that now. Anyway, yes, we have wonderful new logo. Yay.
Whoa!
Also,
So fancy, guys. Whoa!
I'm pretty sure this is the... oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong... That's the tab I needed to be looking at.
Yep.
I know what I'm doing. Oh, hang on.
Deluxe.
They think I'm good at what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure this is the player group's first time seeing the wonderful new HUD that I've put together, which if you're watching YouTube, you saw this get made weeks ago and is only just now appearing in the series. So yeah, I've improved the HUD.
That looks great.
I changed the pink of your jumpsuit back to the shade that you said you wanted.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Oh man, I'm not even watching. What the fuck?
How dare you?
I do dare.
Yes. So,
Let's try this.
do you all want to recap where we left off and the arc that was, how... I can use fucking words. The arc that we're about to be entering. Sorry, the shoulder boulder talk, I think, fried my brain.
Shoulder brother.
For context...
Could be my shoulder boulder any day.
As soon as I started streaming, Doodle asked Tristan how big Barbara's knockers were. And then
that's a serious question.
That became,
Yeah, it's important to her character.
That became a roughly, what, 5-10 minute conversation? So, that was a whole thing.
Perfect amount of conversation.
It was very funny. Anyway, well, yes. Who wants to do a recap, or am I doing it?
I think it would be best if you do it.
Alright.
I agree.
So, understood, none of the players remember.
Last time on Shadow Space.
All of you had finished the contract you were in and received transport to the next nearest habitable planet. Fuck, what was the planet called? Notes! Shit! I'm a good DM.
Carry on.
Charin, yes. I have a lot of very disorganized notes that I have to flip through. Planet Charin, or Charin. It was Planet Charin. That's what it was. Not Charin.
Sharon. Damn you, Sharon.
Planet Charin. A planet perpetually covered in a radioactive storm in which the cities are built underneath large domes to protect them. And as we start, you are arriving within the city of Athens. And you had all picked up a number of small leads. I hope you've all been taking notes, because I'm letting you all know right now, you should all start taking notes, because narratively, there's going to be a lot more plot threads going on now, and you're going to have a lot of quests that you're juggling at once.
Ah, shuck.
Because we're now entering a full-on open-world campaign, because I realized you guys don't like dungeon crawls. So, or Barbara had gotten a couple of little leads. You overheard that the Geno soldiers were likely going to be sold to a local arena in order to cut the company's losses. And you had also been approached by somebody who said that an individual is looking for the robot with you. They say that there's a robot with you of serial code. Hang on. Sorry, looking through my notes. Where is it? Sorry, there's so much. It doesn't help when my thing that my notes are in lags out.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Secret.
Android man.
Secret Android man.
They've given
Here we
you
go.
a serial
Yeah.
number.
A robot with the serial number
Taking away your warranty.
HO9937. And that they gave you a address that they want you to take the robot to, and you will be paid handsomely if you do.
You said HO997?
HO997 or HO9937.
See, that's why I had to double check.
O being 0, H09937. Sorry, when I say O in that case, it's 0.
Okay.
All right.
So, as we start off, the ship that you are all on is entering a low orbit docking position. So I mentioned that the cities are domed, right? But they're not like a glass dome. You're basically approaching a giant metal circle, the size of a city, like the size of big enough to encapsulate Manhattan. And the ship that you're in flies down, and it carefully docks into the side of the building, extending out connectors. And you all start to get off, arriving in, like, you know, a checkup zone, where they basically look at your guys' paperwork to figure out who you are and monitor who's coming in and out of the city and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As you all enter you notice that all of the people checking you work for the Trojan Firearms Corporation. They're wearing very basic clothing, but all have name badges of that company, which their logo is like the classic chess horse shape with Trojan just written next to it in a nice, sleek, sort of like a gunmetal blue type shade, like a gunmetal gray mixed with blue. And as they're all looking, they look at your guys' scout paperwork, and one of them mutters like, scouts. Well, I'm pretty sure that there's an official front to whatever business you are all part of, so if you're looking for work, you can head there. Just don't cause any trouble, and there won't be any trouble for you. And you're all let through, and you all step out of like the boarding area, and you find yourselves on a incredibly highly elevated catwalk, like of the side of the dome, where the entirety of the dome you're in, the walls are all lined with streets and buildings. You know what I mean? So it's not just the bottom of the dome, but the walls of the dome, and you all step out, and you can see that there are skyscrapers contained within this dome, and you are given a beautiful view of the massive cityscape before you. For those who have played Halo 2 or have seen my playthrough of it, it's actually very comparable to the appearance of High Charity, which has nothing to do with the fact that I just played Halo 2, and in fact the city was already planned to look like this.
Dude, nice cross promotion right there.
I'm real good at promoting my own channel. Go watch my shitty gameplay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Such levels as Key Row Station.
So just Google search High Charity Interior and you'll know what I mean. But yeah. So you're all looking out at like the massive cityscape below you. And from here it's more or less open world. You can try and look for different businesses. They mentioned that there's a scout what's the word? Corporate branch here that you can go to in order to get information. You know, what is it that you as a group are hoping to do?
Can I get back to you? I have a phone call.
Oh, okay.
So you guys just decide without me.
Tori and Hopper, what is it you two are hoping to do?
Just to double check, the serial number, does that belong to Hopper or Torian?
You haven't been told the serial number.
Oh, we don't know.
It's only Barbara knows.
Dang it. Oh. Okay. What?
Yeah. I believe Barbara did share with you the lead on where the Geno soldiers were going. I don't remember if Barbara told you about the person wanting the robot.
No. Barbara did mention the robot, but never disclosed the serial number. They just said, they said, we could just take you over there and it should be fine. And so they, okay.
Okay.
Maybe it's because they did talk about maybe it's your creator trying to look for you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Also, oh my god, I just saw the fucking image. So that's Hopper drawing Barbara?
Yeah.
I'm about to post it into the thing, just so everybody can see it. This is Hopper's drawing of Barbara.
If Barbara had a fridge, she'd hang that on it.
I fucking love it.
I really like the painted nails on both the human arm and the robot arm.
That's what
Oh
Barbara
my god,
did.
that's amazing.
That does feel like something Barbara would do.
Absolutely, it's canon.
So, that's getting you another star point. Oh yeah, so there's the minimum 5 you start every session with are colored in, and then extra ones I just copy like that. So you are above the starting maximum 5 amount. Yay! Anyway.
It was very awkward holding the pen like that, by the way. Hopper gripped it like with all 3 fingers while the pinky just kind of held it stable. I'm like, this is awkward as heck to hold.
Like a little kid drawing like oh.
Yeah. Just like that. Don't worry, you're next, Torian.
That was so fucking funny.
Is that a threat?
You're next.
You're next.
But yeah, so what is the group thinking of doing?
So we're planet side right now?
Yes.
Yes.
You are inside the city, you're inside Athens, the city of Athens.
I actually need my little notebook. That would actually help me a lot for note taking. Well, Barbara did mention that they wanted to check out this thing because it may be helpful on the quest, and as well, possibly, Torian's creator / friend is looking for them, so this could be of importance.
Yeah. Does the information they gave me include a location or contact information?
It's just a location. They just gave you an address within the city. Which, yeah. What is your...
This is our only lead, so...
So hang on, let me quickly... this can go away. Hang on, I'm just gonna quickly give me 1 sec. I was trying to think of how I do. I was gonna get like a generic sky image of a city, but I decided against it. So, locations that all of you have been given. To quickly give that. Hang on. Let me pick a nice looking font.
Because I have a little notebook that just says stuff. It's a little tiny little notebook that just says stuff.
I'm just gonna go with Arial.
He's messing the fonts.
Hang on. Pick it a different color. So there is. You know that there is an arena where the Geno soldiers are being taken.
Okay, hold on. Oh, there's the one pending.
There's a buyer address for a person looking for Rubip. I feel like this font color isn't good either. I don't know what color would be good.
White.
White, you think? Oops. Flashbang the viewers. Oh yeah, white actually pops really good.
I didn't see a flashbanging. No, that's the flashbang you're talking about.
There's a regional scout base you can visit. And there's, of course, the docks. Did I spell docks right? I feel like I didn't spell docks right. Am I stupid?
Depends. I'm waiting for it to load.
The word dock.
You guys have it slightly delayed.
Yeah, I think there's a.
I see it. It's correct.
Yes.
Okay. I was looking at it and like it looks incorrect. What'd you see?
I'm watching the Twitch stream right now.
Yeah, so you get a slight delay. So these are the addresses you're
And
aware
what else
of.
could I watch?
But it's worth noting that you could probably find
spelled it.
any other type of place you're looking for. You should be able to find if you went looking for it. But this is just a brief list of locales you know exist here.
Isn't the docks is where the people that are doing questionable splicing?
What?
Isn't it the docks where the
you do not know where that, or no, that was supposed to be in an entirely different town that they would have dropped you off at. So you would have to leave this city entirely and go to another one, which, you know, radioactive hellscape outside.
Okay.
Currently your whole group is at the. Hang on. Oops. Yes. Cool UI stuff at play. Yay!
It's so streamlined.
You're all in the docks still. Because that's where you all just got dropped off.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
The space docks.
Okay, well, so you're going on a trip, but don't mind me. I'm
going on a trip in our favorite magic ship, rocket ship, flying through the sky. Little Einstein.
We're not Einsteins. Hello. I'm talking to D&D. I'm sorry.
Oh, people interrupting you in IRL.
Yep.
But yes. So what is happening?
Yeah.
Well, didn't you say you have a meeting location that
That's... Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I have it written down here on this little piece of paper. Shows piece of paper. I think before we go and rescue Trampy and the other genome soldiers, we should find the buyer in case it is Torian's owner. Well, because if we do the other thing first, I have a feeling that would make finding our person of interest a lot harder.
Probably.
Indeed.
Okay,
I-
let's go do that first.
May I suggest, before we go to the arena, should we stop by the scout base to convene with the other scouts if needed?
So you're thinking the location or the
Well, how
robot? The robot meeting is then the scout arena, then the scout base, then the arena.
That is what I'm thinking. Yes.
Okay.
Well, why the scout base?
True. I think my main train of thought is to possibly see if the other scouts there can help us get our bearings. Let us know if there's anything we should know about the city we're in before we explore it further.
I looked to Hopper quizzically to see if she agreed.
Well, I guess just to get information and perhaps a map would be very helpful. So we don't get lost, you know?
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, I feel like that'd be helpful. If we could find a map, it'd be easier for us to look for the arena and everything else.
So, what location is it you've settled to head to first?
Ouch.
All right. You all make your way through the city to the scout headquarters. As you arrive, excuse me, I can use words. The regional scout district branch is located along the dome, along the domed walls of the city, not within like the lower portion of the city yet. Which also worth note is the more towards the center of the lower city you get, the taller all of the buildings get. But you do notice in the parting of them at a certain point as you're moving around, you realize that there's very clearly a large arena in the center of the city that you can just about make out in between the skyscrapers and such. As you make your way... Oh my god, asthma kicking in out of nowhere. Excuse me.
Kicking your ass.
You make your way to the regional scout headquarters, and you know, the way that these work, because while the Scout Corps exists on paper as a corporation, I think I've stated this before, but just to reiterate, it exists on paper as a corporation in order to give all of you certain degrees of legal protection and abilities to do business. But there is no management, there is no, like, hierarchy of control. Everybody in the Scout Corps is more or less equal. And I've given all of you the list of rules that you're expected to follow as members of the Scout Corps. But the main purpose of these locations is as a place to, like, consolidate, mainly they exist for the benefit of other people to make it easier for them to hire scouts, where they can give they can go there and be like, hey, I need a group of scouts to do this thing for me, and they'll be like, all right, we'll find scouts in the area who can take the mission, you know.
Yeah.
But as you all arrive at it, you find that it is a fairly large building built into the side walls of the dome that sort of hangs outward over everything on a series of supports. So the building very much protrudes out away from the wall and the catwalks and all of the other buildings. And you can see that it's got a lot of like sitting area on the outside, and it looks like it's been built to almost double up as a rest stop of sorts. And as you all walk in, you can see its interior layout is very similar to like a nightclub dive bar situation. And there's a number of other scouts all sat around, and you can see at the bar there's a shorter, tubby individual who looks to be cybernetic or looks to have been cybernetically enhanced. But before you can approach the bar or anyone else, you hear, "Hey, it's a small galaxy, ain't it?" And you look over to see an old friend of all of yours, Clayture Norman.
Oh, shit. It's Charin.
Who, for those watching and don't understand, Clayture Norman was an NPC who appeared in the couple of sessions prior to this campaign being streamed.
Oh, is he? Okay.
The one you stole the ship from.
That you stole the ship from and then returned it before they found out you stole their ship.
Oh, hi.
He approaches, he's wearing a nice, like deep red jumpsuit with golden buckles and golden accents all over it, and a pair of jet black boots to complement his jet black hair and gloves. He goes over and he's like, "How about I buy all of you a drink? It's been, or how about I buy all of you a drink? It feels like it's been a bit since we all met up."
Ooh, okay. That sounds really nice. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I was able to use the money from that mission we did together, and he's like sort of leading all of you over to some seating off to the side in order to invest in a very helpful upgrade. And
Ooh.
he motions over to the little like booth seat you're all heading to, and you see a brightly golden colored robot that, the best way I can describe this is, are you familiar with the movie Metropolis?
Yes.
Right
Oh, what the hell? I just opened my Google Chrome and then, or my Firefox, and then immediately closed. I'm trying to get a reference image for the viewers.
We were right. Sorry, Susan.
Okay. Actually, hang on. Let me get a picture of the thing from Halo I was talking about.
For you millennials. No, I kid. Think like a more slender C-3PO, I guess.
Or hang on. I'm trying to get an image of. Here we go. So this is to give you an idea of what the interior of the city looks like. It doesn't look exactly like this, but this will give you all an idea. Oh, Jesus, that's a big image. Sort of this kind of vibe. But, and in the middle where, fuck that. I hate it when that happens while I'm moving a program. Sorry, an annoying little glitch that happens with my art program happened. Oh, you're kidding me. There we go. So yeah, big dome city, but where there's normally that central pillar there's instead a big arena. And to get an image of what the robot would look like. A robot that looks sort of like this. is words is sat at the booth.
Oh.
And it looks up and in a familiar voice says, "Oh, Torian." Has he realized it's the same AI that was aboard the ship that you had stolen?
Oh, the one
Ooh.
that. The one that kind of hit on you a little bit.
Oh, hello. It's lovely to see you again.
Also,
I
to
lean
give
over to Hopper. Oh my God, she's lost so much weight. I'm so jealous.
I was gonna quickly say, to give a sense of scale, it's just as tall as Torian.
Oh. Okay.
So it's very large.
Not as large as a ship, though.
Well, Claytor, I dare say that's a remarkable robot you have with you.
Thanks. I was even able to save money by not getting it with an AI packet and just connecting it to... What was the AI's name again? I have it in my notes. Do you guys remember, so I don't have to scroll through my notes as much?
I feel like it was something silly.
You know what?
Was it?
Let's make this
Luna?
fun. I'll let you name it. What do we want to call it? I like to let the players name things.
First name Etta, last name Mology.
Etymology.
Etymology.
All right, her name is Etta. E.A.T.A. It's an acronym for what? Who knows? But yeah. Etta looks up and they're like, "Oh, Torian, it is good to see you again."
Oh, I dare say it is lovely to see you too.
Do you appreciate the new form I have?
It is remarkable, I dare say.
Of course, I am
Yes.
still connected to my old body at the same time. This is merely an extension of myself.
Oh,
I
I see. It allows you more freedom and whatnot.
I was able to spring for a wireless shadow connector to link the two. Perpetual wormhole sitting in that noggin, he says, sort of knocking on the back of her head as he goes back over and sits in the booth. And then the robot sits down as well. Come on, have a seat. I'll order everyone drinks. Well, or I'll order the two of you drinks. Actually, no, he wouldn't even correct himself. He would just say, "I'll order everyone drinks," and then proceed to order 3 drinks.
Oh.
One for himself, one
3
for
drinks.
Hopper, one for Barbara. Oh, you're back?
None for Torian? How
Oh.
sad.
Well, Torian doesn't get roofied tonight, so that's.
Why would he think to order a
Perfect.
drink for a robot?
Dang, not even Etta?
Someone's got to be the designated driver.
Okay, that's a start point.
I do whisper to Torian though. Can you just make sure he doesn't roofie us or anything?
Very well. I have the perfect means for testing. Torian is going to stick their tongue into Barbara and Hopper's drink to make sure they're not poisoned.
Isn't your tongue like
Just-
incredibly large?
Straight up
It doesn't,
drinks.
it
know-
doesn't have to be.
You know those memes where like it's the person sticking their whole hand in a cup to hand it to you? It's like that.
You stick your tongue in a drink and go, okay, now it's safe to drink.
It like sticks, it like overflows the edge a little bit, spilling on the table.
You have like less than half of your drink now. Like, oh.
It's fucking hilarious. Also,
I think that's a start point, personally.
you're right, you're right. Also, this brings up an interesting question that hasn't been addressed. What happens if you try to eat Hopper?
Wait, who's eating Hopper? What?
If you try to eat or drink, what happens to it?
I just get energy.
Oh.
Yeah, you just burn it.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's converted into biofuel or something.
Yeah, words.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
Instead of a liver, you have like a Brita water filter.
Also don't mind me, I'm just trying to do something real fast.
I don't mind.
I mind.
Oh well.
Let's see if this works. I'm
tried.
about to do something potentially incredible. Look at that! Oh! Oh!
What are we looking at?
Sorry, it'll probably take a moment to appear for all of you. I'm proud of myself. Now, if I move this around... Yeah, I got Chrome Key working!
Oh, it's like a... Is it a green screen?
Yeah, I've green screened out the gray background. Oh, although, hang on, I just realized it's cutting out.
Oh.
It's cutting out Hopper's pants. Hang on. Can I adjust the sensitivity of it? Only cut out the exact color, please. There we go. With absolutely no smoothing effect. There we go. Now it's not cutting out your pants. Alright, that's cool. I'm proud of myself for getting that working live on stream.
I was choking.
You okay?
Hot. The two
I'm okay.
drastically different responses.
You know who your true friends are.
Yeah. Unfortunately, none of you came over to help me.
Unfortunately,
Sorry,
none of you came.
I was tying my shoes, and
Sorry.
I forgot how to do it.
Now, hang on. I'm wondering, what happens if I... What'll this look like?
So what happened? Can you tell me what kind of drink I got so I can fight Brian?
Sorry, I'm proud of myself for doing things.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
Why are you so evil?
Why am I evil? What?
Hey,
You're laughing like a villain.
How bad can I be?
Hey!
Well, you're singing that song, so.
Anyway, yes, he's gonna order drinks for the two of you, and it's alcoholic beverage. Or actually, he would ask what you would both want to drink. Sorry, that was a whole tangent on my end.
What is the girliest drink you guys could think of?
A daiquiri. Strawberry daiquiri.
You mean daiquiri?
An appletini or something.
Did you say daiquiri instead of daiquiri?
Yeah. You got a
Daiquiri.
problem?
Wait, I can't.
Guy Erie, isn't that the guy who hosts Diners, Drivers, and Dives?
That's gonna get a fucking star point.
Leave me in my bad English alone.
Someone got that reference.
Guy Fieri, Daiquiri.
Daiquiri.
Yeah, I can hear the gears turning as you're trying to make a joke.
Sorry, this is someone who doesn't know anything about alcohol, so.
Alcohol.
Strawberry daiquiri.
Anyway.
There's also a drink called Barbie, which is hella pink and gorgeous.
So you're gonna get some sort of fruity cocktail. And
Yeah.
what is Hopper gonna get?
Coke.
Coke?
Something hoppy, obviously.
You're gonna get Coke?
I never really drank much alcohol. I know about hard liquors, but never really tried drinking them.
He gets you some Star Cola.
Ooh.
Can my Daiquirtini be diet?
Do they make diet martinis? I guess they probably would.
You mean virgins?
I don't know.
That's different. Anyway, so yeah, he gets you both drinks. He's like,
Hopper says thank you.
I can't, hard to believe we'd both end up in the same city in the same day, huh?
Yeah, it is quite silly, but it is very cool.
So, what brings the three of you, what brings the two of you to Athens?
No, you're right the first time. It's three of us.
No, he didn't say it wrong. That's me correcting my speech, because his character would say, what brings the two of you to Athens?
Oh, well, I'm dying. Hold on. Sorry. I'm sorry, chat. You gotta hear all me dying, hacking lungs out here. Oh, well, this was a drop-off location after we completed a mission. And so we're kind of here just looking for a new task to do.
I'm just enjoying some downtime between missions. Been throwing half an eye at that arena in the center of the city, though. They allow free participation within, or free participation within, with some hefty rewards if you can survive. They have both to the death and non-death fights, which I think I know which one I'd favor.
Yeah. Wait,
Well,
which one?
You said non-death?
Preferably, yeah. But they also have some captured wildlife and genetic monstrosities that you can kill for money.
Really? What kind of genetic, but perhaps misunderstood monstrosities?
Well, the other day somebody was fighting some sort of reconstructed earth and lizard creature. It was this giant reptilian bird thing. Stood almost a story tall. I think they called it a Tyrannosaurus.
Oh.
I've never heard
Scary.
of it.
Sounds scary.
It's the top form of entertainment here in Athens for people. It's televised all over and even beamed across the galaxy.
Is that all they have?
Also, or all they have in the arena, or all they have for entertainment?
All they have in the arena.
Oh, there's all sorts of things. Giant machines designed for killing, mutant monsters, people-on-people fights, criminals being put to execution via arena fight. You name it, and they probably have it for you to fight there.
I can't believe Kid is in here. Crazy.
For context, Kid, spelled K-I-D-D, is one of Doodle's character, like OCs, from an apocalyptic campaign. They're a child who was forced to fight in arenas to the death.
And survived, and they're a champion fighter now.
Yes.
An arena that always fights to the death.
Most post-apocalyptic campaigns I run, Doodle plays Kid, and the opening of the campaign is the players rolling into a town with an arena and being like, we're gonna buy that child and have them fight for us. Usually it's like, in reality it's the players going like, yo, they're making a child fight in an arena, that's fucked up, we're gonna set them free. And then the kid's like, I'm gonna keep killing. Let me face your foes.
Sounds like a YA novel to me.
What? Hey, what?
You know,
Young
YA. Novel.
My brain took a while to figure out what does YA stand for, and then I was like, oh yeah, young audience. Anyway.
Young adult.
Sorry. Audience.
I think it's young adults. But I guess it could probably be both.
Audience.
I guess. I mean, adults read it too, so. Anyway.
Just look at the main fan base for Percy Jackson.
I'm gonna fight Brian. In the arena. Non-lethal.
Wait. Choke
Near
me out.
suffocation. Anyway,
yeah. So, yeah, he mentions that he's keeping half an eye on the arena.
So if it's non-lethal, then what's at stake?
Well, it's mostly for people's entertainment. You, and often, there's usually a fee for entry, and then payment only comes if you win.
Oh, like a betting square.
Yeah. Entrance.
I've seen those.
You have to. They don't just let anybody in, though. You have to be able to prove that you have some sort of combat acumen. But being a member of the Scout Corps should be able to fast track us in if we all wanted to join. They even allow for groups to enter as a team. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a little bit of backup if I went into that arena. If you're all interested.
Looks to everybody else.
I don't know. We've got some things to do, but I don't know. Maybe
We'll keep it on our minds, and if we happen to see each other again, heading into the arena area, then sure.
Of course. Oh, here. How about I give all of you my comp connection? Basically, you all have his phone number now.
Oh wow, we got a hookup now. Let's go, guys.
wow.
Oh, he gives the two of you his number.
Don't worry.
May I
Victorian number.
What?
May I discreetly try to get Edda's number if she has a number?
Her serial number?
When you attempt to ask her for it, she explained that she, actually, no, she would probably have her own comm connection system for him to be able to contact her. So, yes, she will give you her number.
Oh, making things happen!
Didn't Torian have the ship's number anyway too?
I don't know if it was ever exchanged. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Why did you never call me, Torian?
You never gave me your number. Fuck.
I'm carrying your escape pod.
What?
That's a star point. Carrying your escape pod. So dumb. I love it.
can't believe Torian is gonna be a father of like all these illegitimate children in the freaking universe.
So
Torian,
you know those
frog you.
you know those frogs that like carry the eggs in their back and then the tadpoles like swim out? I'm imagining that on the ship. The ship just has a bunch of little robot tadpoles coming out the back of it.
That's great.
They fire out like like fucking the scatter missiles you release in a dogfight to get someone off your trail.
Like the flares.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Oh, say, can you
No.
see?
Stop it.
I'm not gonna
We're
get
trying to
copyright claim
information.
from
No, I'm not saying that. I'm trying to get back on track.
Right, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I do like trains, so let's get back on track. So, yeah. So now you all have that. Do you want to talk with Norman about anything else? Or about Claycher Norman? Mr. Claycher.
You know what would be really interesting? If when you, I don't know, if you did like a human v human fight.
I think
You
they
know,
have
maybe
those.
you could well, I've heard you can fighter versus fighter. Maybe you could sign up for it and maybe put your ship on wager your ship.
He just why his ship's
You know,
so fucking bad. For some background context, Barbara desperately wants a ship. And one of the cheapest, most common classes of ships, like these are like the sedans of space, is the Roach-class freighter.
It might not be pretty, but it's reliable.
Basically,
This is pretty gold.
when it's when it's landed, it looks straight up like a cockroach stood there. Like it's got the landing gears are like that, and it's all that. And Claycher Norman has a limited edition version of it that only about 100 were made of. The golden class Roach fighter, which is plated in shadow steel, golden shadow steel, a alloy of shadow steel and gold, to make it, that was like made as an event. Which again, imagine if somebody tried to sell gold-plated sedans as a promotional event. That's what this thing is. It's basically the gaudiest, tackiest, stupidest fucking ship. And Barbara desperately wants it and stole it for a while and then returned it as soon as they were confronted about the stuff. Oh, very funny.
It's destiny. I want it.
Getting a ship is not cheap. Buying a ship, it goes for about the same price as buying a car in our world, so it's gonna be several thousand. But yeah. Man, I don't like the music I have playing, but I don't really know what I can play as alternative.
Well, okay.
I don't need music right now anyway. Anyway. So yeah, you're talking with Claycher. What's going on? Oh yeah, you brought up that they should wager their ship. And they're like,
Yeah.
huh, I'd never wager my ship on something like that. And either way, it's money on the line, not property.
Well, if Hopper leans over and whispers, like, well, it's money that could probably get us closer to getting our own ship.
Hmm.
We'll think about it. Like, she's again still asking Barbara. Like, we'll think about it.
A little curmudgeon-y, Barbara goes, yeah, I'll think about it. She would like her own ship, but that one, it's just so
No.
close. Its owner is just within bludgeoning range.
Keep in mind, scout code, a scout is not allowed to kill another scout.
Well,
Yeah.
we
Yeah, but they're more like guidelines, right?
we can non-lethally bludgeon, can't we?
True, but then you have to deal with whatever repercussions come. I will not stop you from doing anything. Just note that there are realistic repercussions.
And Hopper's gonna freak out regardless. Like, why?
Well,
Anyway,
listen, I'm not opposed to trying this. After we finish our tasks, but Torian, this is a big day for you. At least it could be potentially.
Indeed. Apologies, remind me. How so?
Well, because we might have found your original creator.
All right. Penelope.
Penelope.
Your bot doesn't know where their creator is?
I just kind of ignore him. Yes.
Oh.
At least I think it is. Look, I don't want you to get your hopes up too much, but I know how much you've been looking forward to this.
I have, indeed. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara. My hopes are naturally up, but I will keep them in check so as not to deter too far from the mission.
Yes.
Whatever it is we pursue.
Yes, Torian got separated from their creator, and now we are all on a journey to find their creator, to reunite them.
Alright.
Indeed.
Have you ever thought about putting out a bounty for her with the scouts? Not like capture bounty, but a location identification.
Well, looks at Torian.
Barbara looks at Claycher blankly, like, what's that?
Well, you can go to the you can submit all information you have on her identity and offer up a reward and whoever can provide you with her location would be rewarded with whatever reward you put up.
Does Barbara know that that's a thing?
That's entirely up to you.
I'm gonna say no, just because I didn't know that was a thing.
Scouts can be hired to do pretty much fucking anything.
I would think maybe Torian has tried that in the past by themselves, but because they are a robot, they've been roundly ignored.
Every bit.
Yeah.
Every bit.
And plus, how much of her description do you have?
Shoot, that's a good point. I know for sure her name. I don't know what much else Torian has regarding information though.
We don't have enough information to warrant a full, proper request of such, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, if you don't mind me asking yourself, Norman, or Claycher, does the name Penelope Wallbottle ring any familiarity to you?
Can't say it does. Sorry.
What about a Professor Observe?
Neither name rings a bell.
Hopper now also seems sad too.
Shucks. Well, if you hear anything about either of them, could you please let us know?
And Barbara goes, "Does the name Stampy ring any bells?"
Stampy?
Trampy.
Trampy, sorry. Can I retcon that?
Yeah, Trampy?
Barbara would never
No.
get his name wrong.
Hang on. Professor Observe, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before, but I don't know why.
He is a, well, I'm not sure how well renowned he is, but pretty well renowned in some circles of a scientist slash curator of science and machinery, said to possibly working on a secret project.
Well, doesn't ring a bell, sorry.
It's alright. I understand. Thank you, though, for putting some thought to it.
Well, I think I'm gonna have a little bit more. I'm gonna have a little bit of R&R before I move on. I hear there's a wonderful spa further into the city, and I'm gonna fly my ship down to there soon.
Alright. More of a good idea.
I'll see all you later. And he sets down the money to pay for your drinks and heads off.
Thank you again.
Of
Yeah,
course.
thanks.
Alright.
Farewell, Clayture, and farewell, Letta.
So, I'll see. I hope to see you again soon, Torian.
Yo, all these robots are thirsty for Torian, bro. I can't.
In the early lead up session, Torian had, I don't remember who was using star points or just pure charm Riz check, but they seduced the ship. I believe you had successfully charmed and seduced them, Etta.
Yeah, I think it was after I completely failed.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Torian, being a fellow robot, had a bunch of advantage, and they laid it in. It was such a high degree of critical success. I was like, "Oh, this ship wants to fuck you right now. It wants to do the robot equivalent of fucking, whatever that is."
And now we're just a bit closer.
Crazy.
Crazy?
Anyway,
I was crazy once.
I have a hook in my hand right now. I will use it as a weapon lethally.
Doodle hates the crazy meme. Does that make me crazy? What are you guys gonna do now?
I think. Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna suggest we follow the address that I was given.
I was also gonna suggest it too.
Alright, so you're gonna head to the address?
Yes.
Yes.
You make your way down into the city proper. The long elevator ride down has the beautiful view of the city slowly gives way to high rises blocking your sight. No building being less than 5 stories in height. You make your way down, 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 and then eventually begin to walk through the streets. Once down here, you realize just how densely packed the city is. The roads and walkways are no more than a couple yards across and are packed with small stalls that have been set up in such a way that can be broken down in an instant if necessary. People walk around playing little dice games and gambling with each other and trying to hawk various wares, much of it seeming to be a scam. You hear a couple of street preachers and a few crazies saying that they can predict the future. Eventually, though, you begin to make your way towards the address that you were given. It's it's what appears to be a large warehouse that's been rented out, or that is available for being rented out, I should say.
Are you ready for this, Torian?
Wait, are you two ready as well?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just go in through the front door?
I suppose we should knock.
I think so. Even if it is not Penelope, perhaps a messenger, that is still very helpful, right?
You knock on the metal door at the front. Kunk, kunk, kunk. No response.
Mm,
Can I roll for perception?
Yes, you can. What do you have that boosts your perception,
Hmm.
if anything?
I don't
Is
know.
there
I
a
have
window?
the
Sorry.
cat eyes. I don't know if that helps. I guess that only helps with night vision.
Yeah. There are windows, but they are high up, about a story up. Ooh,
10 inches off.
that is not a terrible perception roll. You got 3 successes with 1 dice break. 2 of the successes were bursts, but they burst into nothing. So you don't hear or notice anything unusual.
Mm, this is the location they said to meet up at, right?
I double checked the address.
It seems to be correct.
It seems to be correct.
Hmm. Maybe there's a different way to come in.
You haven't tried opening the door. You just knocked on it.
Uh, hmm. Do I have your permission to break in and enter, Torian?
You haven't tried opening it yet. All you've done is knock.
Do I have your permission to enter it, Torian?
Torian is gonna try opening the door.
The door opens up.
Okay.
That's it.
Well,
It just opens. Yeah.
do we see anything inside the building?
Stepping in, it just appears to be a large empty warehouse. There is some crates and stuff sat at the far end of the room, like shipping crate type crates,
Mm.
but you don't see anyone inside from the doorway.
Hmm.
There's
That's a bit
catwalks
strange.
I was gonna say there's also catwalks of a second floor you can make out.
Hmm. So much for a welcoming party.
Hmm. Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Can I roll another perception, this time specifically looking for traps?
Yes, I will allow it. There's been enough of a change in the scene to permit it. 3 successes with 1 dice break. Do you want to use a star point to remove the dice break?
Yes.
So that means 3 successes total. Why is it not? I'm trying to. Come on. Select the start. God damn it, I keep selecting everything but. What is happening right now? Why? What is. It keeps selecting everything but the star. What is happening? Oh, it's because that star isn't on the UI, it's on the map layer. That explains that.
Oh, oh, silly.
Did I do that with any others? No, okay, we're good. My bad. Um, but yeah, you look around and you do realize now, or from where you are, you can tell that the there's like a grav lift device at the ceiling, like built into the warehouse. It's basically an anti-gravity thing that's used for moving heavy freight and stuff around. So that exists within the room. But the way the crates and stuff are stacked compared to the size of the room, somebody could, in theory, be behind all of the crates. In fact, multiple somebodies could easily fit behind them.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What is it?
I don't know. I have a Barb feeling about this.
Um, So you said your name
Take their
as a
fucking
bad feeling.
star. Take your fucking star.
Thank you. I create my own economy.
The Barbara economy.
So what do you want to do? She starts to whisper.
I said, just be ready for anything.
She nods.
Well, I guess there's nobody here, I say very loudly. I guess we'll just be on our way. Here we go. We're leaving. Look at us go.
Are you just yelling that into the room?
Yes.
Uh,
Hopper's just gonna go hide
So-
behind the wall,
wait, behind what wall?
the outside of this warehouse.
Like around the corner in an alleyway, or like against the
No.
side of the doorway?
Side of the door. Side of the door.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you kind of just like, oh, make it look like you guys are gone, type of thing. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just having to think of. I wasn't expecting the loud shouting into the room, you know? Ah, you've arrived as requested, you hear, from inside.
Ah! Oh gosh. Don't do that.
And somebody's gonna start to make their way out from behind the crates. Sorry, I was simply waiting for your arrival.
The
Then-
fucking nap couldn't hear you at all entering until you started shouting.
Or no, you don't see anyone step out, you just hear that from inside, and you hear, please, come in, come in. Give me just a moment, I'll meet you there.
Where?
Just inside the warehouse.
Are we not inside the warehouse?
You never went in. You guys never
Oh.
said you went in, you were just stood at the doorway.
Okay.
Oh,
No one ever said they were going inside, you just opened the door.
Sorry, I thought that was assumed.
Nothing is assumed.
My bad.
So do you all want to walk in?
Hopper is still hiding behind the other side.
I guess I'll go first.
Torian will. I shall accompany you, Barbara.
So-
I take Torian's hand and I give it a little squeeze
Oh.
affectionately.
No.
Oh,
And then as you all start to walk in towards the central warehouse, or the two of you, you would hear, "Where's the 809937 unit?"
80
Eight,
What?
eight, H0. I said H09937 unit.
What kind of voice says that?
It's just another person's voice. It's like different than the first one. Hmm.
Did Penelope ever call you that?
And then Hopper outside, somebody is going to approach you, and there's a gun drawn on you. Hmm. Don't move and go in the building. And looking up, you see a man in a light blue zoot suit with a familiar pin on his lapel.
Twins.
A pulsar, a group you are all too familiar with. Get in the warehouse. If you know what's good for you.
Just starts entering warehouse.
And if you all glance toward the door, you would see Hopper coming in and a man holding a gun walking in with her and closing the door behind him. Excellent. There's the android, you hear. Get her to the center of the room.
Yeah. What do
What?
you want?
Don't worry, you'll receive your pay, mercenary.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hopper, you recognize that voice.
Fear trembles through her entire synthetic skin.
I don't even need to tell you as a player who it is.
It's that bastard. It's him. That bastard.
It's the man for whom you thirst so hard.
No! Fight you!
Apologies. Who are you?
They're pulsars.
Your friend is correct.
All-Stars.
And a number of men in light blue zoot suits are all going to start stepping out. Which, does anybody want to do a history check to see if you know who this group is?
I'll do it.
I
Why not?
have history.
Yeah, Hopper doesn't need to do it.
I don't have history, but I'll do it anyways.
Do you have any, like, intelligence-based abilities? Holy
Let me see. I don't think so.
So you just rolled 5 successes.
Okay.
So, you are familiar with the Pulsars organization. So, now I get to go a little bit into lore again. So, you know how, like, the galaxy is controlled by the Trade Council, which is the collective of all of the megacorporations that control everything, right?
Right.
And they purposefully left the Scout Corps sort of adjacent to the Trade Council as a way for them to get around being able to hire people to break the law for them, so that they can do things that in peace treaties they aren't supposed to be able to do still. Basically to create a sort of Cold War climate rather than a hot war climate between each other. Well, there's a third group. Groups that exist outside of the Trade Council and do business throughout the galaxy, but are not officially recognized by the Trade Council and are often viewed as enemies of the Council, but aren't quite viewed as unionists. Crime syndicates, mafias, gangs, and the Pulsars are one such group. A group of highbrow, classy drug dealers and weapon smugglers. Ostensibly exist outside the law, but are never really directly prosecuted by any trade council because they're so beneficial to all the corporations that no one corporation wants to levy a large amount of resources towards shutting them down. They're most well known for their drug trade and dealing in illegal technology. And you would know that androids are illegal technology.
So, is there a Penelope among you guys?
No, I'm afraid not. Has anybody made their way to the center of the room?
You have me. You're forcing me to the center of the room.
Yeah, are you going to the center of the room, or are you resisting that?
Resisting.
To give a quick layout of the place, let's just swap. So there's front door here, a sort of garage door here, and a bunch of shipping crates over here. And then we got Barbara, Torian, and Hopper. So Barbara and Torian, you had been sort of here. And Hopper is being sort of led past the two of you by a pulsar holding a weapon, and a bunch of pulsars have all come out from behind the shipping containers.
They're very smart to wear dark blue because it camouflages right into the background.
Don't worry, I'm about to fix that. I just realized that's a visual issue.
Very clever, Pulsars. Very clever indeed.
Actually, I just realized I should, hang on. Let me just move all of this to an upper layer, so I can move it all around with more ease. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oops. That's still there from the other sessions. Let me just wipe all this off. There we go. What?
On screen, the peppermint soldier was returned.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, that's not color I wanted to copy.
Peppermint.
Can I have a peppermint? You can have a peppermint. Ooh, so spicy. Sorry, I'm just trying to find good colors for everything now. There we go. Wait, oh, there we go. So yes. And I suppose I should quickly draw out zones of action, or I'll wait until if we enter turn-based format for that.
Yeah, there's still time.
But yeah. So they are leading Hopper towards the middle of the room currently, with a gun to her. And you asked if there is a Penelope amongst them?
Yes, I asked that out loud.
Penelope? No, I'm afraid not. And then, one man is gonna step out from amongst the rest of them, and is a man wearing. So they're all wearing like the nice zoot suits with like fedoras, all light blue, with a. They're all wearing lapel pins with the Pulsar logo, which I'm gonna go ahead and draw that for all of you real fast. Hang on. Let me just.
Oh, I've been had.
Uh, hang on. This is what the symbol of the pulsars looks like, and they're all wearing as like a pin.
It looks like a
Oh.
little piece of candy. Is that what you meant by the peppermints?
No, that. Never mind that. That's just fucking song that I was singing. Words.
All right.
Words. But yeah, they're all wearing like the zoo suits with the
Conjunctions.
lapel pins. And one guy's gonna step out from amongst the rest who's wearing a, right. He has a black jumpsuit on with sort of a cloak over it, and he has a gas mask over his head. We've been looking for this android for quite some time, and I appreciate your assistance in our obtaining of it.
I thought you were looking for a robot.
Robot, android, tomato, tomato.
Those are two different things too.
In fact, neither tomato nor tomato.
Nevertheless, you will receive your payment post-haste.
I look to Hopper. This is not what I agreed to.
I hardly know what you agreed to. I simply know that we had sent a message along to have you meet us at this location to exchange the android. Serial number
Well-
H09937.
Hey Torian, what's your serial number?
I'm more of a Kellogg's man.
I'm sure Torian knows what their serial number is, but Jade does not. Should I?
Brain.
What?
Oh, okay.
Can I check under his Torian's foot?
It says Andy.
It says Penelope on it.
But yeah. Oh, what's everybody doing?
Well, Hopper would have said to Barbara that it's alright. Like, I didn't explain enough. Sorry.
No, I don't think he explained enough. You confused me, and I would like a refund, and I would like to cancel this transaction if you don't mind.
Refund.
At no point did we agree to exchange Hopper for money.
Oh, very well. So you're saying you don't want payment for this then?
I'm saying I would like to keep my android if that's all the same to you.
I'm afraid we're leaving here with the android, whether you get paid or not. And as they say that, Hopper's been brought to the middle of the room. The gravlift device activates, and Hopper's eyes begin to sparkle a different color, and they zone out and start making a sound similar to a fax machine.
Uh-oh.
Oh, can I grapple Hopper with my tongue to get her away from the gravitational?
That will begin a combat scenario. So, to be clear, the gravlift device has been modified to create a field that releases an energy similar to what you would expect from being in raw shadow space, therefore disabling any and all machinery underneath it.
Beneath it.
Yes. Because it hangs from it's a thing that hangs from the ceiling and moves around.
Okay, and that's its range, the purple circle?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopper is about to fall limp.
Torian! See if you can find out what powers that thing. We have to disable it.
Okay. Should I focus on that? Well, you. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm sure I'll think of something though. Well, since you're going to be taking her regardless, I would prefer we get paid rather than, not get paid. So let's haggle, shall we?
Hang on. I'm just drawing what's going on with the second floor.
Is that a catwalk?
Yeah.
Let me know if you figure out how that thing's being powered. There's gotta be some kind of power source that we can disable.
On the second floor is where sort of the device that moves crates around is hung, and you can tell that there's a control room up here. Moving him away from that. And he's like, there. Now that's the tone I was hoping to hear. Boys, give him the money. And one of them throws over a small sack, like, onto the ground, and it spills out, and you can see fuck tons of money has spilled onto the ground right around where my mouse is sitting right now. It looks like it must easily be, like, at least, 10,000 grams of, shadow steel, I can use the word shadow coin.
Then is it enough to buy a ship?
10,000 grams or 10,000 grams would be about the equivalent of $10,000, which means easily enough to buy a ship. It's probably more than that if you actually went and counted it.
Okay, hang on, just let me count it. Barbara,
100,000. We counted it for you. That's 100,000 credits.
Barbara, he straight up gave you enough to buy a whole nice ass ship, bro.
Barbara does drool a little bit, but she takes the bag and goes, I'm sorry, I hate to be difficult. Still buying time for Torian.
Yeah, I think Torian's gonna...
You want to do like a science roll?
Yes.
You have a technology skill, right?
Yes, I do. I believe so. I'll double check to...
Just
to see
science optional on Torian's thing.
Is it possible you could...
I think engineering... sorry.
Okay, no, go ahead. This is more important.
I just saw I have engineering. I have a depth of knowledge of machinery.
This is gonna be a level 3 challenge to gather any knowledge. Do you want me to just roll your default 6?
I will spend a star point to
Gain an additional.
gain additional, because this feels pretty important.
Your star point 1 burst, which is very nice. So you got 4 successes with 1 dice break.
Oh.
Which
So
is
that's-
enough to pass.
Okay.
Delete that star point. You can tell looking that the little booth on the second floor is likely where this is all being controlled from, and there's some cables running down from it to the area below. So if there's a power source, it's likely on your floor directly below the booth.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to whisper to Barbara. Barbara, the device powering the gravitational lift appears to be on the second floor, with cables running down to what may be a power supply to the first floor right below where the device is. Shall I make a break for it? For the power supply, as it were?
And I'm just looking at your abilities.
Oh, they're closing in.
Yeah, they're all moving around as this is happening.
I'm sure if you just shot at it, it would disable it automatically. But if we're going to survive this, you'll have to put up your shields very quickly afterwards.
There's some guys on the second layer as well.
Okay, where are the controls?
On the second floor. Let me hang on. Make it easier to distinguish what's going on. Ooh, that's the wrong color. Oh no, that color should be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, are the controls where those two guys up top are?
Yes. And there's cabling that runs down to the area below, indicating a generator is probably directly below it.
Oh, so all we have to do is cut the cable.
Oh, yes, indeed. I could carry you with me to there if you want.
The cabling is like a like 1 foot thick tube of cable. But yes, you could cut it, especially with a badass sword of sorts.
Hmm.
Which, hang on, let me just go ahead and do something. I should also note that there is on the second floor some more crates that stack a little higher. Yeah, so that's the layout of that. Yeah,
Oh, it's stacked on top. Okay.
What do you think? Maybe you could toss me towards the cable, and I can... Or maybe we could just use your force shield to get there.
let me
It might be
draw
slower.
the zones of movement on for you. Hang on, let me...
Yeah.
It's gotta save to let me draw.
This-
That way when combat... If and when combat breaks out, you'll know how far you can move per turn.
I do feel like it is about to break out, because I am strongly considering, like, jumping either up onto the second floor or to the cables on the first floor to kind of get among the storage crates and just get covered there. And with Rocket Booster, I think that should make movement easier.
Hang on. I'm trying to make this make sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha, yeah.
I am sweating with anticipation.
Keen and Peel sweat.
Okay, yeah. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. I realized I put these on the wrong layer. Give me a second. Hang on. I'm good at making
So
raps.
how's everyone doing tonight?
I'm dying. Yes.
Mm.
Let you back on. How are you? I'm okay. I'm having a
Why isn't
coughing
it letting me?
fit.
Oh, I see. There we go.
I'm having a coughing fit. Have you been taking a bath? Yes.
There we go.
And you say what you want about the pulsars, but their patience is endless.
Sorry.
They're actually still in the process of constructing their base.
I'm a good game master. I do lots of DMing.
Well, it's Tommy. I want to play with the Raptor.
You
Alright.
sound like Chucky's dad.
His dad sounds like a toddler.
No, the thing is, your voice wasn't high enough, so it didn't go childlike. It just sounded like the
Oh.
adult.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I've never actually seen the show.
You're close to how his the character's accent would have been like, aka the tone and everything, but your pitch wasn't high enough.
It never is.
It's always hard, yeah.
And the ladders
But
to
you
go.
got his nasalness though.
The ladders to go up and down are located in these areas.
Child screams.
And these areas. There we go. So that gives you an idea of distance that you'd have to travel.
And where's the cable?
It is somewhere back here. Where I'm waving the mouse. I know there's a slight delay for all ya.
Okay.
I see.
All right. I keep forgetting to speak into the mic.
It's okay, I can hear you fine.
Right. Hey, what do you say, Barbara? I carry you. We travel close to the cables and deactivate
I
them.
love that you're both like murmuring to each other.
Hey, what are they talking about? Yeah, you're probably gonna have to use your force field. But I'll try one more time to reason with them. Can you please let my friend go? I really, really like her, and I'd be really grateful if you did.
Jesus. I will say, the ones approaching Hopper, they get close now, and a collar of some kind is thrown onto Hopper.
Ooh.
Not fashionable is very tacky.
Yeah. That's the last straw.
It's large and clunky and has a visible power pack of some description on it. So are you like attempting to charm them to give Hopper back?
Yes.
That is physically impossible in this case. There's nothing you can do to convince this man.
Well,
He's
I
not
tried.
charmed by you.
It only works on
gay.
people who are sexually attracted to you.
I see how it is.
And clearly he
Okay,
only
so-
wants to fuck the robot since that's what Doodle wants.
Gonna fight you.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm joking around. I'm being
Pure viscera anger.
but yeah.
All right.
So, by the way, the sack of money is located right there.
Where?
Purple dot.
Now,
Where's
Charin!
Where's the purple dot?
Purple
Oh,
dot.
the purple dot, like, you have to literally run across
Yeah, it's
if you
a.
want that money.
all right. Torian's gonna throw up their shield
Oh, so
and
well,
Sorry,
hang on.
what?
As we immediately start to initiate combat, I realized I forgot to add a thing to your UI that I meant to, but whatever. I think I talked to you guys lightly about this, but a slight change to the mechanics of the game has I've realized the minor action is consistently unhelpful. So I've made slight tweaks to the mechanics, and you get 2 major actions per turn, and there are no more minor actions, and everything that was previously a minor action has either become a free action or a major action. But now you get 2 actions per turn, so you can make 2 movements, or 2 attacks, or an attack and a defend. If you begin to move, every single pulsar, except for the ones inside of the purple field, are going to attempt to fire upon you, including the ones on the 2nd floor. Just so that you're aware of that. And in addition, yeah, all of them will, like, draw their weaponry and try and attack you. That's just a quick heads up to help you with planning what you want to do. What is the thought process?
they'll immediately try to attack. Okay.
But you can dedicate, like, a defense action towards defending yourself and stuff like that.
I have no way to defend myself.
Okay. I think.
Yes, you do. You have a arm that is semi-resistant to laser blast. If you made your force field, it'd be about that big.
Okay, and that would use one of my 2 major actions for the turn.
Yes, activating the force field.
I think your other major action should be to use your what's it called? Either your jumping legs or your rocket booster.
The rocket booster provides a bonus movement action all its own.
Yeah, so I was thinking activate shield, then use a movement and the rocket booster to kind of get lost in the crates.
So you would want
Use those
to
as cover.
throw up your shield, run into the zone just to the north. Hang on, I'm going to do something to make things so you guys don't have to wait for the stream delay. Hang on. Oh my god, I just saw the artwork you posted.
That's true.
New
Yeah.
artwork?
Glacier and Norman.
I'm now streaming my out program so you guys don't have to deal with the delay. And I'm just gonna quickly oh Jesus, that's a huge picture.
Yeah. So this is the guy we were talking to, and whose ship we stole.
I love him.
Me too.
I love the CN belt buckle.
Because of course he customizes.
And that is gonna get you I keep forgetting what key is. W. I'm gonna give you a star point for that. Also, remember, you can use star points to buy additional actions on your turn. It's one of the things listed in the rule book.
Oh.
Right.
How much was it? Hang on, I'm gonna double check the rules for you.
Is it possible if there's nothing I can do?
Ooh, shit, give me a second. Sorry, I just realized I've had my AC running with a wide open window. Yeah, not great. Yeah, Hopper is currently disabled, and the two of you each get a major, or two actions to perform. And to quickly look at the Heart of Action rules. Oh, rules on spending star points. It is 5 action star points in order to perform an additional major action.
Okay.
5 star. Oh my god.
Yes.
That's
Out of my price range.
a lot. Probably gonna save that for,
A clutch moment.
excuse me, a clutch moment. Yeah.
So yeah, you each get 2 actions. You have, because of your jet boosters, an extra action just for the jet boosters.
Okay. All right. I believe Torian would like to. Will put up their shields and, while carrying Barbara, go to the zone up north of them, and then use their booster to go another zone to the top left corner.
Alright, so
L shape there.
carry yourself all the way to the top left corner and keep your shield up. Got it.
Yep.
Anything else? Or I should
for
say,
now,
what would Barbara want, is what I should say.
Well, there's really not much I can do. Maybe I
will
could
put-
use my my grapple arm to grab one of the guns out of the closest pulsar's hand.
Alright, so you'll steal a gun from someone's hand.
Yes.
Give me a second. So...
And let me see if I can add to that.
Alright. And remember, you have two actions that you can perform. Do you want to do anything with your second action?
Well, if that roll is successful, I want to use my gunmanship to fire on them.
Alright, fire at one of the pulsars.
Yes.
Alright. So, are we playing out your actions first, then?
I think that's smart.
Sounds good. Yeah.
You don't get any bonus dice when using your grappling hook, right?
I don't think so.
Alright. Disarming the opponent would be a 4 success challenge.
Alright, I will add 2 stars then. Can you zoom out a little bit so I can see how many I have?
Yes. So you're gonna add these 2 stars for 2 more dice.
Yep.
You got 1 success.
Really?
Yeah. Apologies. So, you fire the grappling hook wide, but the Or like, you fire the grappling hook toward him, but he's gonna sort of like dodge away from the grappling hook as he sees it coming. And your hand will be able to retract as you guys begin to move. But that means you still gotta determine what you're doing with your second action.
Trying again?
Trying the same thing again? Alright.
Yep. I'm committing to
Are you
it.
spending more star points?
Just one more.
Okay, you got a burst. You got 3 successes with 1 dice break, bringing it down to 2 successes. You needed 4.
God!
Apologies.
Alright, well that's my turn.
So... Oop. Yeah, oh. Torian grabs you and begins running. As you do, you start attempting to fire a grappling hook off at people, but are like missing due to the movements. Torian rushes up here while carrying you, their bubble shield throwing up as enemies begin opening fire on you two. And then they run up, they jet boost past these two, leaving them in the dust, and sort of skid off and like continue to sprint around this corner. The whole time that that was happening, the 13 enemies are firing upon all of you.
Is just my hand like trailing behind us?
Yeah, but it's recoiling back in quickly.
Okay.
Of the 13, let's see how many of their attacks land.
It tries to grab the sack of money on the way back.
That would be another separate action, sorry.
Yeah. I figured.
Five attacks are going to land. The first 3 go onto the bubble shield. Oops. And then the remaining 2, one is going to hit here, and I just realized I gave Barbara the fucking armor that they're not supposed to even have. There we go, fix that.
What? What?
You don't have a self-repairing armor like the other players do. For some reason that was sitting on your health bar. I never took it off your health bar. You don't have any kind of armor.
Did. I didn't buy any, really? Let me check my inventory.
You had some in your inventory temporarily during the last mission that you were forced to return at the end of mission.
Damn! Okay.
One of the shots does in fact hit you, Barbara. Or it doesn't hit you, it narrowly misses you as you run the corner, because this health bar isn't you getting hit, it's you being narrowly missed and getting lucky. Next round of combat begins. Torian's personal shield recharges, and their bubble shield begins recharging, but they will need to dedicate an action towards resummoning it. If they want to have it. But if you resummon it, it will only resummon at 1 charge. As you're all running over here, like, what? Stop those fools, whatever they're doing. I'm going to... Stop those fools, whatever they're doing. We need to get them, get her out of here fast.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the... Oh, hang on. Keep doing things. You see, as the magnetic, or the what was the gravity lift thing, begins to move up and up towards your guys' position, and Hopper still seems to be disabled, and I'm gonna quickly have the NPCs do their movement actions. Or hang on, actually, I'm gonna telegraph what they are. So, hang on. Give me 2 pixels. These two are gonna grab Hopper and attempt to move up to this zone. This guy's gonna go to this zone. This guy to this zone. This guy up here. This guy is gonna go off that way. And this guy off into that zone. These two are gonna go there. These two are gonna go over here and then shoot at you. Hang on. Actually, enemy units are supposed to get 2 movement. What am I saying? Hang on.
Damn.
So, hang on. These guys are gonna go in here and shoot at you. These two are gonna go up here, but not be able to shoot at you because they don't have enough movement. These two are gonna go to here. These two are gonna join them. These two are going to take Copper and bring her into this crate. This guy is gonna go down here. This guy's gonna go up here. This guy's gonna go around here and then shoot at you guys. And if we now go to the second group, these guys up here are gonna shoot at you. These guys in here are the ones operating this thing, making it move. This guy is gonna go onto this crate and shoot at you. And this guy is going to join him on the crate, but not have a chance to shoot at you yet. Following?
Man, I don't like football. This is complicated.
And you can all see that you guys can now see the generator is over here, powering the device. But Hopper, despite no longer being underneath the thing, is still disarmed for this moment of combat.
Okay, so we are now wasting our time.
Well, you can still disarm the thing that is now steadily moving towards you guys, and will disarm any and all machinery underneath it.
Oh, fuck, yeah, we better still do that then.
Orion, you're in danger. Barbara, your right arm is in danger.
For context, if you do not change...
not my right arm!
If you do not change things, 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6... 6 enemies will be opening fire on your group.
God, why don't people just, want to fight me close quarters?
Because guns exist.
Say that to every enemy in Fallout 76. I charge them with a fire axe and they meet their demise with a decapitation.
See, does that sound so unreasonable? I don't think it does.
Now, I'm pondering, what would be easier to destroy, the computer on the second floor or the cables on the first floor?
Well, cables would just turn off all accessibility to the generator, since it's the generator powering everything.
That's a good point. Okay, I think... Alright, well, I think Torian's immediate priority is gonna move to this generator, or move to the wires on the first floor to the right.
Yep. While carrying Barbara still?
Probably gonna, nah, I think I'll leave Barbara there.
What?
Sorry, do you want me to carry you, Barbara?
Yes.
Okay, I'll
Don't-
carry Barbara to.
Don't leave me with the men
wires.
with guns.
Somebody's really carrying this team. Bum, bum, ba-dow. Wow.
Okay, and then I'm gonna carry Barbara to the wires and try to. You actually probably be better for me to put up my shield.
All right. And you can
So
carry
that both of
Barbara
us are
using
protected.
your jet boost. You can make your movement there by rocket boosting over to there.
Oh, okay, then I'll do that. Yeah.
All right. So one action
Okay,
to shield, boost action to move into the zone. You still have one more, and Barbara also has two. Remember to discuss as a team your planned actions. Sorry, Hopper.
I am in sleep mode.
You're making fax machine sounds. So here's something funny. Remember how last session I was like, "Hey, do you want to work with them to get that shielding in your brain to protect yourself?" If you had gotten that, you would not be able to get stunned here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hopper was very nervous. Recalling the last time they had repairs.
Well, that person was incompetent.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like me.
This person actually has training.
Yeah, it's not Hopper didn't trust, it's just Hopper was just not sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have experience. Holds up arm with flies buzzing around the skin part.
The like those hyper zoom in oil paintings that cartoons have.
Torian eats the flies.
What the hell? Boom.
Alright.
Wait, I should ask, Barbara, would you like me to help you destroy the wires, or would you like me to perhaps go on recon and shoot any scout or any pulsars that come across us?
Well, personally, for my sake, I mean, yes, we should move towards the cable, but I mean, ultimately, it is up to you. But I think you should focus your other action on your shield.
I just feel like, well, so I guess, like, speaking out of character, it looks like I'm going to use my rocket booster to move us one cell closer to the wires. Then I think that should still leave me two actions left. One to put up my shield.
Yeah.
And I think I'll use my other action to shoot the wires, because I understand that if I try to shoot a pulsar with the shield up, it'll just bounce around the shield and hurt us.
Will it? Is it a one?
Is
Is it
that
a
how it
two-way or a one-way?
You can fire out of your shield.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I
Really?
can focus my two attacks on the power source, while you focus on defense.
All right.
Because
Sounds good.
otherwise, I'm just completely useless.
It should only take a single action to break the power source.
Okay. Well, then I can just use my first move on the power source, and then once that is broken, I can also help defend.
Okay.
Alright.
So rocket boost to wires, put up shield, and I guess shoot a pulsar that is within my line of sight, if there is any.
Yeah, okay. As you guys move, I will say that these guys won't be able to, because you're both gonna end up positioned near the generator by the end of your turn, correct?
That's right.
Alright, yeah, so those guys are still gonna shoot at you. This guy will probably stop his movement short slightly in order to fire on you from in this back area. You know?
Yeah.
So let me start moving everybody around. So, guy on top. These two guys move here. This guy's actually going to move up and fire on you so he has a cleaner shot. You two move here. You two move. You two move here. Bubble shield up. Move here and are going to attack. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks going at you. Five, 6. Oh my god. I hate it when it moves the zone instead. They're inside of this crate now. So there's gonna be 6 shots firing at you. Barbara, you said you were dedicating 1 action to breaking the wires. What were you gonna dedicate the other one to?
Defense.
Okay.
Basically, I would go to the guy in between the two really tight
Crates.
crates and, well, kill him.
You would not be able to go over and kill him because he's technically outside of your zone, but you can go over and block
Okay.
his shot. Or
Okay.
stay where you are and try and block shots.
Can I block bullets? Is that something I can do?
Yes, with your blades. Your energy blade. And your arm.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So real quick, let me roll for Torian's attack.
I'm definitely using my energy blade.
Do you have any firearms training, Torian?
Don't believe I do. No.
So you shoot at disadvantage. Do you want to spend a star point to remove that disadvantage?
I'll spend a star point to remove that disadvantage.
I do love the humor of the fact that you have guns built into you that you do not know how to use.
And I have firearm training, but no firearms.
It's 2 successes required in order to land a hit on one of these guys. Do you want to spend any star points?
Nah, not right now.
Okay. Hang on. Also, let me just...
I need to be funnier.
Jesse, I need to be funny, Jesse. I need the internet to laugh at me, Jesse. Alright, you got 2 successes as you fired off your gun, so you failed to hit him. Hit the enemy. I said there was 6 enemies attacking you guys?
I believe so, yes.
Barbara, are you spending any star points? On your defense?
Yeah, on the blocking, yeah.
How many?
I'll spend 1.
Spend 1? Alright. The enemies unload on you, so 6 attacks. Let me roll their accuracy. Of the 6... 3 are potentially gonna hit before I take into account your rolls. So, 1 hits the bubble shield. So that's 2 left. And then 1 is gonna hit Torian, taking down his personal shield. And 1 goes at you, Barbara, which you effortlessly block away. So there's that played out. Hopper is still seemingly disabled. And now I gotta figure out what all the enemies are doing. So,
And plus, that big purple thing is disabled too.
yes, oh, you did disable that. So, you cut the
Thank you.
wires, and... that field goes down. So, enemy movements. This guy's gonna stop what he's doing and go this way to pick up the money.
Fuck.
Everybody here is gonna try and go at you and fire at you. Well, basically assume every enemy is gonna do what they can to shoot at you based off their best chance, based off where they are positioned. You know, they will move toward you and then attempt to shoot you if they have a line of sight. If they don't have a line of sight, or if they don't have line of sight, they will attempt to move until they do. If they do have line of sight, they will open fire on you. What are you all gonna do? Also, Torian, your shield went down. Your shield went down again. We'll take an active action to bring back up.
Okay.
Move the thing, not the selection field. Move the... Why is it doing this? Jesus. You're
Okay, I'm going.
Hang on real quick. Your personal energy shield recharges alongside part of your bubble shield. Your bubble shield begins to recharge. All right, what are y'all gonna do?
I would like to run towards the guy in between those two crates,
And attack him?
like the really tight ones. Yeah, and I'm gonna like slice into his abdomen.
So that's what you're thinking you want to do. What about you, Torian?
I think I would like to go to the storage crate that the two guys with Hopper is in.
That would be 1-2 movement away. So you could energy boost or rocket boost over here, and then run in on foot to the crate, and then you'd have one more action.
Oh, those guys are fucked.
That sounds good.
So, what would you do with your last remaining action?
Oh,
Beat the fuck out of them.
could
Sorry, it's your decision.
I mean, beat the fuck out of them does sound pretty great. Are they like close enough to each other to where like I can hit them both at the same time with like one punch? Or, like just a double fist attack of sorts?
Ooh.
I
Can
don't.
I make a suggestion?
I'm listening.
Sorry, you could rip off. You could like use your action to rip off the collar around Hopper's neck so that she also gets a gets movement as well and action.
Oh, shoot, that's a very good idea. Okay, in that case, I would like to use my last action to, like, grab Hopper's collar and, like, rip it off. Or just break it.
Yeah. You have. Which sword are you using for your attack, Barbara?
Oh, well, since it's 10 damage with armor piercing, I'm just gonna use the energy one.
All right. And do you have blade training, and that's it, right? Nothing else adds extra dice?
Let me see. Specifically, I have laser sword, engineering, swordsmanship, yes, which is 1 dice.
Landing an attack on these guys is a level 3 challenge.
But it also deals 10 damage armor piercing.
All right. Are you spending any star points?
So All right, how many die am I rolling for this?
6. You need 3,
Okay.
so half your dice need to succeed. You have a 50-50 chance of landing your attack.
Okay, I don't have many stars, so I'm just gonna roll the dice on it.
So you have crit failed. You got 2 successes with 3 dice breaks.
Aw.
So you run toward them, raising your hand, and your robotic hand folds in, and you swing your hand forward as an egg beater is spinning in front of the enemy's face. I'm so sorry.
Barbara, make a quip about how you're gonna eat them.
Go, catch it!
Meanwhile, Torian,
Alright.
you leap off to the side, and like as soon as your feet touch the ground, your rocket boosters come out and launch you forward, and they quickly turn to skid you into the shipping crate. And the two
God
guys.
damn it! I also had martial artist. Fuck. Okay.
Martial artist
Keep going.
only applies to hand-to-hand. As soon as the enemies look over at you with a look of like, oh fuck, and then you grab your 2 of your fingers, you pinch the power pack on the collar on Hopper and crush it in your fingers, and the collar falls off, and Hopper, you wake up conscious again. You there, Doodle? Doodle!
Doodle?
Doodle! Oh no.
Oh.
Uh-oh, I think Doodle got pulled away. Hang on. Uh-oh. Oh no, I feel bad now. I'm assuming they got pulled away by family.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wait, they're talking chat.
I
Doodle.
just got back.
Okay, you just got woken back up, so perfect
Stop
timing.
it! Get away! Oh, sorry.
Perfect timing.
Gucci.
Also, you're typing. I love that you're responding to me in the Twitch chat rather than in Discord.
Well, because that was the easiest one, because the other one's on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you are suddenly regaining. So, last thing you were experiencing was being brought to the middle of the room and then blackout, and now you find yourself inside of a shipping container with 2 pulsars and Torian.
Torian?
And you have 2 actions.
Well, first, how does Torian look?
Torian looks a-okay. Not a scratch on them. Although, expression-wise, that's up to the player.
Torian is... Torian looks pissed. I assume they appear to the pulsars in the crate as just, like, a hulking silhouette with angry, glowing eyes.
Yep.
So, Hopper, we're going to kill these people, correct?
I don't like killing, but they're not something that will get us in trouble.
You
Very
won't
well.
get in trouble for killing them, is what you mean, right?
It's just a crime syndicate. What else can go wrong?
Exactly.
Well, fantastic.
Alright, so
what are they gonna do? Call the police?
what are you gonna do with your 2 actions, Hopper?
How durable are these walls?
Of the metal box you're in?
Yes.
You do not know.
So is Torian just trapped in here with us too,
No,
or he
the,
just
the
entered
door
in?
behind Torian is open.
I'd say they're more trapped in there with Torian, rather than the other way around.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with a person who everybody idolizes and misses the point of.
My cat, I can hear my cat screaming at people.
Also, I'm glad.
That's your
I'm
cat.
glad we can also safely assume that the crates are big enough for Torian to fit inside of.
Yes. They're shipping containers.
Okay, nice.
So Hopper just unsheaths blade.
Menacingly.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do with your 2 actions?
Oh, you're welcome.
These guys will attempt to attack you.
Well, your Keely ankles look nice.
Oh no! Oh no! You're gonna cut their ankles? Ah.
Delicious.
All right. So am I rolling
Yeah.
2 attacks for you?
Yeah.
And you have training in blades, correct?
Yes.
All right. Attack number. You need 3 successes to land an attack. Do you want to spend star points on either of the attacks?
I'm using my anger.
So no or yes?
No. My anger will speak for itself.
On the first enemy, you got 2 successes, which is not enough to. Well, you got 3 successes and a dice break. Do you want to spend a star point to make the attack land?
Okay.
Oops.
Yes.
Yes. Hang on, I'm spending a star point now. And on the second attack. Oh shit. That's a good roll. You got 5 successes with 1 dice break. So
That's okay.
Yeah.
you draw your blades and you lean forward and cut out their Achilles tendons, and they both fall on the ground, screaming in pain, as they are more or less eliminated from this fight. I'm just gonna go ahead and oh Jesus, curl them in another color.
I use my science knowledge to understand this will disable them.
Yes, they are in horrible fucking pain. Because if you, fun fact, everybody, the Achilles tendon muscle, which is in your leg, if something were to happen to disconnect one end of it from the other, the whole thing would roll up like the shade in your window, you know.
Oh,
So-
God.
The entire muscle just peels up and rips from the leg and tenses up. Because it's one of the most tensed muscles in the body. So that's
It's
fun.
like a spring.
That's why it's called the Achilles tendon, because, like, you know, Achilles heel is a super weak point, and it's a muscle that's just, like, bad if it break. Oh. Anyway. So that's them taken out, and now enemy turns are gonna happen. So. This guy is gonna
Hey,
run
that's
over
not
here.
fair. I was gonna steal that.
He's gonna run over here to start picking up the money. This guy's gonna run over
You
here.
gotta stop him. You
to shoot
gotta
it.
stop him now, Barbara.
This
That's your
guy,
money.
Man, I can't even stop a peon.
I prefer
No,
if you
you-
didn't pee on me.
Brian, we're angry.
See,
at
that
you.
was good. That was really clever. That was really well done,
I'm
Ryan.
angry.
So the guys above aren't
Oh.
able to land their shots right now.
Really?
So
I thought I'd have a lot of cover in here.
one of them is gonna shoot at Torian. Let's see if they land their hit. And one of them's gonna shoot at Hopper.
You cannot hit me. I'm too far in.
The one firing at Hopper lands their hit,
No, you don't.
but your personal energy shield absorbs the hit.
Okay.
And Barbara, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys are going to shoot at you.
They can't
No.
possibly squeeze down that narrow hallway, can they?
6 shot. So.
Can I duck?
So all of these guys, like, you, like, egg beater out, and it's like, oh shit. And then you the guy raises the gun at you to shoot at you, and you turn around and see just a pack of men stood there, guns pointed at you.
A murder of men.
And they all start firing at you, and you like, you basically matrix dodge every single shot, but are starting to feel worn down and tired out. Because if you recall, this is you not getting hit, this bar draining. It's only when these big bumps here are taken out that hits actually land on you. This is your stamina draining, this bar draining here.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Wait, so did you roll for me to dodge? Or?
I rolled for them to hit. You have to dedicate an action to actually dodging. This is me flavoring the fact that they didn't actually deal any damage to you. You know, they just shot at you, but they didn't damage you.
Oh, so they rolled badly.
Yeah. No, and they landed 6 hits, but it's because it's only taking out your stamina. You're just getting fatigued and not hurt yet. They're tiring you out right now, is what's happening, because you're that badass and hard to hurt. But you matrix dodge all of the hits, and you're just like, a little exhausted, you know.
Yeah.
Next round of combat.
Did they all hit the guy behind me?
Nope.
I guess. Okay.
He's ducked down.
He's good at dodging too.
Yeah, he ducked down below all the hellfire bullets and had tried to fire at you and sort of shot between your legs.
Get out of there.
So now, what are all of you gonna do? What is it? Next round of combat begins. Hang on, real quick. Bubble shield gets another charge back, and Hopper's personal energy shield recharges. What are all of you gonna do?
Hopper's gonna first ask Torian, did you guys pick up your money?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Thank you for the priorities.
Do you want to get it, or should I?
Well, I
think you have a better chance reaching to it before I do, in case that someone grabbed it and starts running with it.
True. Okay. Very well then, I will get the money.
I'll cover you. There's 2 guys outside shooting us anyway.
Oh God, my Achilles!
Thank you. Once we secure the money, though, or even while we're securing the money, we for sure need to help Barbara as well.
Of course.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
And as I said, all of the enemies, their goal is going to be to try and attack you. All enemies will try and move to the point where they can hit you, and as soon as they have line of sight on you, they will try and attack. Also, I heard that Achilles heel joke. I'm just gonna dope. Wrong layer.
Yes, I can.
Listen, Brian, I cannot stand you when you make all these crazy jokes.
What?
I cannot stand when you say all these crazy jokes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, it's the only time I can it's the only way I can survive.
Well, you cannot stand on your Achilles heel, so.
Oh.
Laughing is healing.
That one was a stretch.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
Like I cannot do with my legs.
Anyway, what is everyone's actions gonna be?
I already said I'm covering Torian.
Yeah, Torian's going to move and rocket boost 2 spaces to the guy with the money.
And then
And
your
I'm gonna
last
assault
action?
him.
And then they're just gonna, like, probably just kind of like try to clap the guy in the head.
Straight up mug him, GTA style.
All right.
Take all money.
Hopper, what do you plan to do?
I'm gonna assault the 2 men that shot at us.
Are you gonna melee attack them or laser gun them?
Yes.
Because if you melee attack, you'll only be able to attack one of them.
What do you mean?
Because you'll have to cross into their zone with one action and then attack them with your other.
What do you mean? I'm technically in the in-between.
No, you are inside the shipping crate, which is its own zone.
Is it in between?
You have to spend an action to leave the shipping crate.
You're being a bully.
No, I'm not.
I don't. Fine.
But I can be if you want me to be.
No. So bully.
Bully. Bully. Alright, what's the plan?
Okay. I'm gonna shoot them then.
Okay, and what is Barbara gonna do with their 2 actions?
I'm going to. It's okay. It's a her. I'm going to chop off the one guy's arm who's
In your
I
zone?
don't know if he's in front of yeah, in my zone. The one holding his firearm, and then I'm gonna grab his firearm and shoot the guys who are
Okay.
all in the other zone.
Who should I roll for first? Whose turn? Which action should be done first? I'll let y'all call. Should I do Barbara's sword attack, Torian's first movement, or Hopper's first shot?
Let's do hoppers.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm rolling 6 dice. You successfully land your first shot. Let's see how many shots you get, because it's a burst fire gun. Holy shit, that's 9 shots.
God damn.
Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, Hopper, you aim your gun out and you kill both these men. Dead. God damn it.
Anger. She's full of rage.
Armor's looking a lot better than Zoot suits now, isn't it?
And that was just one of your actions. So do we do Hopper's second action, Torian's first movement, or Barbara's attack?
Let's do my attack. Get that out of the way.
Which one?
Barbara.
Let me go ahead and roll.
Barbara.
Holy shit. 5 successes.
Good one. Oh, thank God.
So you lob off the guy's arm and he falling down holding his cauterized wound, and you pick up the gun. Do we do Barbara's second attack, or do we do Hopper's second action, or do we do Torian's first movement?
Why don't we just get mine out of the way?
Okay.
Alright, you have training in firearms, so I'll roll the 6 dice. You got 4 successes and 1 crashing failure, which is, or 1 dice break, I should say, which is enough to fire off the shot and kill one of the men.
Wild.
Nice.
Which, hang on real quick, let me get the gun over here. So the gun you have just picked up, it is a rather small, no, come on, pistol. Ba-ba-bum. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool.
Hang on.
Yep, you can do it.
I gotta make sure I move it the right amount, which the easiest way to do that would be to do this.
That works too.
So you just fired off 1 shot, and he fired off a shot earlier. So that's how many shots it gets before it needs to recharge. Yeah.
And Barbara's just like laughing, like going, like all throughout this.
Nice.
Bit of intimidation tactic.
So Torian's first movement or Hopper's second action?
Torian.
So Torian, you rocket boost, zip out, and then as soon as the rocket boosters stop, you kick your feet down and leap forward towards the guy, and you are like, leaping towards him, hands out, ready to clap his ass, and he pulls out a strange-looking gun with a sort of radar dish type thing at the end of it, aims it directly at you, and pulls the trigger, and you are stopped midair.
Damn. I was hoping it was American.
As you are floating in the air as he's holding the trigger down. Don't think you can get the sneak on me. And he swings his hand back like he's getting ready to throw something, and you swing with the gun. So the gun has you held in like a stasis field, and then he hucks you as hard as he can at this wall.
I can't believe he physics guns you like Gmod.
Literally.
I was thinking like Syndrome from The Incredibles.
And let's roll for damage. Oh, fuck. Okay.
How dare you hurt my frog?
If this individual guy kills Torian in a single hit, I'm gonna be upset.
Me too.
You shouldn't.
What the fuck?
He rolled really good. You
Listen
smash.
here, Brian.
You don't smash.
What
Just
the
smash
fuck?
into the side of this crate. You go flying through it. The doors of it burst open, and you're tumbling into the shipping container. You
What was
feel
in there?
your armor is just cracked and smashed, and you are feeling less than great.
Was it full of rakes, and every time Torian tried to get out, he'd step on a rake and it would hit him in the face? Hit them in the face?
That's good. That's funny.
Thanks.
I laughed.
I forgot a new mechanic
can't
that I
wait
meant
for-
to have. Stamina is supposed to have a very subtle regen. So, how many turns has it been since Barbara got attacked? 1. So Barbara's supposed to have 1 health back.
Like, whose turn? Like, how many, when you say how many turns, whose turns?
Rounds. It's been 1 round since you got attacked.
If you say so.
Hopper, you still have 1 more action.
How dare that person hurt my friend?
You do, in fact, have line of fire.
I'm gonna line of fire him.
Alright?
Your line of fired.
This is the only
I
boss.
see.
Every other enemy in this area is a goon, meaning they get taken down with just 1 hit of damage, and none of them have armor. This is the only guy that's an actual threat in this room.
This man, how dare you?
Well, an actual threat, excluding when a bunch of them all gang up at you at once and are all firing on you because you're
So
all
this
alone.
is not even the gas mask guy, is he?
No, he is Gas Mask guy. The one.
Oh, this is the gas mask guy.
Yeah, the one who just threw Torian. That's the Gas Mask man.
Damn.
Okay,
The man with the gas mask.
so this is a significant character, and not
Yes.
just
Not just
a
a random
random.
goon. This is
random goon
more or
with
less
a
Hopper's
too-powerful
nemesis. Carried over from a
Yeah.
previous campaign.
This man
Oh,
hunted her
those
down.
legacy characters are never easy to take down.
Yeah.
Dang.
He found out she was an android and has been following her across the galaxy to try and kidnap her and tear her apart and look at her inner workings.
Last time she remembered, he
Ew.
was in a mech and thought that he died. It's fucking petrified and angry that this man is still alive.
Wow.
So,
Dude, you gotta get a hobby.
in order to land an attack on him, you need 5 successes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, keep in mind with your burst gun, when you fire your burst, I'll roll to see how many shots you got, and each shot is treated as having 1 more success than the previous one.
Okay.
So with that in mind, are you spending any star points?
Yeah.
How many?
3.
All right. One, two, three. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes and 2 dice breaks.
Dare you, Brian? How dare you?
Do you want to get rid of the dice breaks?
Yes.
2 of your successes were bursts. One of them burst into a break that offed itself.
Still, how dare you?
So now you're at 5 successes. Let's roll and see how big your burst is. Okay, you rolled a 10. So,
Woo!
and all 10 of those shots are about to hit him.
Yeah. Good. Fucking bastard.
So you line up the shot, and what do you yell at him as you're firing at him?
Shit.
Fucking bastard.
What badass thing do you yell?
Yeah.
I don't have anything badass, okay?
You just silently
I think
aim your arm cannon. When it spins up
just
and...
point.
Sorry, go ahead.
Like,
What were you saying, Hopper?
My brain turned off when I was gonna say something.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I'm like, I have an empty water bottle I'm trying to treat as the gun right now.
If you say his name, he will come for you. The pee-pee poo-poo man.
No. Fuck, I don't know.
It's okay.
what's in your wallet?
What's in your wallet? Like, my brain can only say, like... Damn, I don't have anything cool other than she's just kind of
Anger.
mad and just like...
Angrily shoots at him.
Like... Yeah,
So
she
you
has no words.
you unload your gun on him. And every single shot... So the first one, poof, you see a static shock of a short shield going. Second shot, 2, third, fourth, fifth, all of them just like burst off an energy shield. And then... As the rest all... You see him like bleeding and having semi-cauterized wounds.
Can I imagine like she's trying to step forward before like stepping forward and stuff?
Yes, because I'm assuming your next turn you'll spend an action walking out, and like we'll sort of role play that's happening now. As you're
Yeah.
walking toward him, he's like, "Oh, fucking shit! You piece of fucking shit!" Holding his wounds. Those incompetent idiots! You hurt her! And with that, we're gonna be entering the next round. So, Torian,
Sorry, boss.
your energy shield returns to
Take
full.
over, Achilles.
Your energy shield returns to full charge. You regain 1 stamina, and your self-repairing armor starts to repair itself. And you regain 1 stamina, Barbara. And now we're entering the
Yes,
next round of
Barbara.
combat. And of course, keep in mind, all of these people are going to keep trying to fire on whoever they have a line of shot on. All of you are still technically in cover from the people who are above you, but that could change very quickly. What is everyone going to do with their 2 actions?
Barbara.
La Barbara.
What does Barbara do?
Oh, I'm thinking. Should I
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
charge in? Yeah, I guess I could keep these guys distracted while you guys go for Mr. Doo-Doo
Gas mask man.
Brain.
Unnamed man wearing gas mask.
Yeah, we just call him the gas mask guy.
The gas mask guy who
No, don't fucking finish your damn sentence.
Um,
I you.
I tease. For context, from before this campaign even started, Doodle kept being like, I can't wait for Gas Mask returned to fuck my shit up. I can't wait to see that scary man come back. Every time me and Doodle have talked about Shadow Space, they've asked, like, when's Gas Mask Guy coming back? Where's Gas Mask Guy? What's happening with Gas Mask Guy?
Okay, for my first move, I want to grab the one-armed man that lost his arm somehow.
Somehow.
And
Not from my doing, clearly.
use him as a, you know, he said, she said, I said. I'm gonna use him as a human shield and fire my gun at the other ones over his shoulder.
Using him as a human shield will take one of your actions, but then shooting will take the other action.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So those are your 2 actions dedicated. What's everyone else thinking?
What's Torian doing? Torian's full of rage.
You've got a whole crate full of rakes.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a crate of rakes.
If
Every
I
time
had
you
rake
take a step, you
proficiency,
get
that
smacked. Rake proficiency. I will give you rake proficiency for 2 star points. If you want it.
Sure.
Yeah, you want rake proficiency?
I'll take rake proficiency.
Torian is now proficient in the use of rakes.
Rake the fuck out of that guy.
How much ammo do I have left?
4 shots.
So- I'm pondering whether or not I want to use my tongue to take a gas mask gun or take the bag of money.
Oh, that's a good point.
Disarming
Whatever
them would
suits
be
your
a level
fancy.
5 challenge.
Oh.
The money
Sorry,
has
what
not
was that?
been picked. Disarming them would be a level 5 challenge. They have yet to actually pick up the money. So grabbing the money, you just need to not crit fail. But if you disarm
Okay.
them, you get that awesome gun.
And then I guess you could use the gun to take the money.
Oh, hang on, wait. And just to check, I can't do either of these until I come out of the crate and into the world. Or into
Yeah, because
the-
I'd say that it is too far away for your tongue to be able to reach.
Okay. And is picking up a rake a free action?
picking up a rake can be a free action.
They're so proficient in it.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so
Because you have rake proficiency. Be sure to add that to your character sheet before the end of session.
Indeed, yes. Rake proficiency. Okay, so planning my. So I think for my turn, I would like to use my rocket booster to come out of the storage container to the space below.
I'm so proud of you. We're
Use my-
very accepting of you, Torian. Coming out of the shipping container.
My name's Torian. My pronouns are they, it.
It is
And I love
pride.
rakes!
And I love rakes. And I would like to use my first action to tongue the bag of money, and then my second action to tongue the gas
You'll
gun.
have to spend an action to leave the crate, so you can't do both.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh wait, you have rocket boost.
That's two. Yeah, that's close.
Right. So okay. So you're gonna try and leave and tongue both the man and the money.
Not the man, the gun.
Sorry, the gun. Tongue gas mask man. I can see the fan art now.
Not be made, no.
Oh.
Everyone looks at Doodle.
All right. What's Hopper's 2 actions?
Approach menacingly.
Watches approvingly.
Just spend 2 actions approaching menacingly.
Yeah, and charging my weapon.
Charging your weapon is one action. So,
Yeah, but I still need to
Yes.
approach this man menacingly regardless.
so you walk out, you boost out, you're gonna recharge your gun. Oops. Hang on. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Barbara's attacks first, and then Torian's grabs. So Barbara's gonna roll to shoot. Which 3 successes are required to hit one of these guys. You shoot wide and fail to hit any of them.
Damn it.
But none of them are gonna shoot at you because they don't want to kill their friend.
Oh, they're like a family. They're like us.
That being said, there are other people who can now get lines of sight. 2 of them are gonna shoot Torian, and 2 of them are gonna shoot at Hopper. The ones shooting at Torian miss. One shooting at Hopper is gonna hit Hopper, but the energy shield will absorb it, so I'm not even gonna bother changing anything. And now Torian, should I roll for your money grab first or your gun grab?
Money, then gun.
Alright, I just gotta make sure you don't crit fail. Do you have proficiency in tonguing?
Shoot, I know I have my tongue. I don't think I have specific proficiency in it, though.
Okay, so you're just rolling normal. I'm going to treat it as you already having training in it, so you don't have disadvantage. You just roll 5 dice.
Okay. Yeah, and I would like to add 2 star points to the gun grab.
Okay. Real quick, for the grabbing of the thing, you got 1 success and 1 dice break. And another success! So you successfully grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You grab the exorbitant amount of money that I did not intend for the party to get a hold of.
too bad. Listen,
But
Barbara wanted it to
here's what happens.
We answered.
As your tongue is returning, the man raises the gun, and Hopper, you see him click the knob on the back, and he pulls the trigger. This is one of the features I already had for the gun. He aims it at your tongue, and you lose all sensations within your robotic tongue as it goes completely limp, and you drop the money.
Again?
So,
Sorry, this happened in our other campaign.
You fail to get the money as all sensation within your robotic tongue is gone.
What?
Thank you.
With all those... What?
And,
What happened? What happened?
They just undid the success.
yeah. I just get back to star points because you might actually change your second action now. You have no sensation within your robotic tongue. As you realize the gun is now giving off the same energy field that had been used to disarm Hopper over a very short nearby distance. He's basically disabled all electronics within your tongue.
Man,
Okay.
talking must be a bitch now for you.
As you
One
pull
more
the tongue
action.
back in, though, you get the sensations
Okay.
back.
Oh no.
Okay, one more action, and we're in the same province, so I don't need to use an action to move to him.
Oh, the mummy.
So,
Can I disarm him with the rake?
yes, you're gonna try and run at him, disarm him with the rake.
I will run at him, disarm him with the rake, use the 2 star points to do that.
I'm gonna save you the star points, Torian.
Is he going to...
What did the gun he was holding up just do? Has he held it up towards your tongue? It made all electronic devices within its cone not work. As you run at him rake in hand,
Rakes aren't electronic.
the moment you
Oh,
enter the range
wait.
of the attack, your whole body, you just black out like when you enter shadow space.
Oh, please tell me
You are now
his-
stun locked.
their limp body lands on top of him, crushing him instantly.
No.
No.
Listen,
For
that
8
man was
star
charging at
points.
you.
For 8 star points, Torian's
Hey, that-
body can fall on him. Meaning if both of you spend all remaining... I didn't know how many you had when I called that out. If both of you spend all remaining star points, Torian's body will fall on the man.
Yes,
Yes.
I will do it.
You're both gonna do that?
Yes.
Ending his
Yes.
turn before you can grab the money.
Crushing every bone in his body.
Look, this man has already fired off that gun more times than should be socially acceptable. He
Man, Torian,
deserves
you fell
a
on
big
him like
frog on
like
top of him
2 whole
in a
pallets.
non-sexual context.
He
Jeez,
You're
you fell on like a
absolutely right,
a
Jade.
pallet stack of rice, bro.
Enough is enough, I
He-
say.
groans in pain as he gets crushed underneath, and then there's a click as you wake back up but feel yourself lift in the air as he's now he's switched it back to grav mode and is holding you over him. But that's the end of his turn, or of this round, as we enter the next round. And now you have consciousness again, he's not stunning you anymore. Regain 1 stamina, regain 1 stamina, we regain 1 armor. Alright.
Done.
So we enter the next round of combat. What are all of you gonna do?
I'm going to fire 2 shots,
Alright.
taking full advantage of their camaraderie.
To keep the squirming man in your grasp, you will need to dedicate an action to it, otherwise he will break free.
Well, I am using my mechanical arm.
Yes, you will still need to dedicate an action to keep him held.
All right. So I guess just 1 shot then.
Okay.
Can you zoom out and see how much ammo I have?
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I forgot to drain a shot last time.
God damn it.
You have 2 shots before you need to reload.
Yeah.
So what is everybody else's plans? You're doing a really good crowd control with that.
Barbara is smart. Barbara is terrifying. This is Barbie.
Yeah.
What? Little old me?
This is Barbie.
Let's go
Is
party.
Barbie.
Let's go party.
Come on, Barbie. Let's
We just now need to find Barbara, her Ken.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and say the enemies are all gonna carry on their usual behavior of trying to get line of shot or line of fire. And words. Gas mask guy is going to throw Torian at Hopper.
I'm sorry. I'm dodging you.
Okay.
I'm going to
So
jump
dedicate
this man.
dedicate 1 action to a dodge,
Yeah.
and the other
Get it.
action.
Can I?
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
No, you say.
If possible, can I? So, am I like right above?
Yes,
Gas mask
you're
as he's-
floating above him.
Okay, I would very much like to use my electrical discharge.
Oh no! Oh, I forgot you had that power. That will just
You had that
Drinks
the
all-
whole time?
that will
Drains all shots. Yeah, well, when I activate it, it disables me for the next round. But
Oh.
if that means I
fall on the man
Just-
again.
pin this guy down for a whole turn, then yes,
Oh,
and potentially deactivate his gun.
And maybe his
okay.
brain.
Let me be clear. You guys are currently whooping Gas Mask Guy in just a couple of attacks better than anybody did in the entire last campaign. Because the response previously had always been, oh fuck, it's Gas Mask Guy, run away.
Yeah. Well, we have Barbara and Torian. They're like, "How dare you take our friend, bitch!"
This poor
We
man is
want
about
our
to get
motherfucking money.
Yeah, this
Alright,
fight doesn't get to
reoccurring
not
villain.
fight.
Yes.
So Torian's gonna
No
do
one-
that before they can get thrown. What is Hopper gonna do
No.
then?
No one messes with our sorority.
Well, it doesn't help. Like what I tend to do is gonna be just as equally horrendous. But Hopper's intention. Well, Hopper intends to like make sure he doesn't follow her ever again.
Oh boy.
But yeah.
By doing what?
There's something. There's a gift that exists of that. Yeah. Yeah. Approach.
Oh, I'm
Eh.
sorry. I just saw the new image.
What images? I'm looking into the group chat.
Don't
How dare
worry,
you?
I'm about to post it into the. Oh, why is your art so dang big?
It does that.
Well, how else are you supposed to fit them all on there?
Look at
Thanks,
that!
Brian.
He's so cute.
It's. I love how how smitten Torian looks.
It's adorable. I love it. The hair, the hairstyle.
It's very Jetsons meets like Fallout.
I love it. Etymology. Shit. I'm gonna take a shit. Well, that's a star point.
Damn right it is.
That's good. I love that. All right. Words. What is Hopper gonna do?
Hold on.
I can't. The big brain play of just disabling yourself and their gun to crush them.
That's awesome.
I know this GIF exists that what Hopper wants to do to this man, but for some reason it's like very hard.
Just like me.
Nice.
Nice.
Just do theirs first. As I'm trying to hunt down the GIF, I don't want you guys waiting for me to find the damn
I'll
GIF.
quickly do
Okay.
Barbara's attack roll. 2 successes with a dice break. You shoot wide and fail to hit. Oh wait, hang on. I missed one die. I only rolled 5 dice, not 6. Okay, no change.
Ah, shuck.
And Torian, you activate your ability. It drains all energy from bubble shield and gun. And you fall directly on top of Gas Mask Guy. And let's see how long the weapon is disabled. So you're out for 1 turn, while their gun is out for 7 turns.
Let's go.
So let me just... hang on. 1... Hang on. No, step. There we go. 1...
That's a cursed image. What the fuck? Let's...
Oops.
I saw something
3, 4.
cursed when I was trying to find something Pacific.
Alright, 7 turns of gun disabling. All right, Hopper, what are you doing? Describe
Well-
action.
The GIF format.
Do you have the GIF?
Here you. Yeah, I just found it. But Torian's on top of him, unfortunately.
Oh, it's the. Can you post that GIF over
Oh.
into the Gas Network so I can quickly show it on stream?
I see it, and
It's so like
Throw it into all your talk.
screams. Listen, there's so much.
Throw it into all your talk.
I'm looking
Yeah.
at the damn heart action. I'm so stupid.
I guess
You're
just to
not
clarify,
stupid.
is Torian like, is like Gas Mask's face still available, like poking out from under
We
the
can
mask
say
that is
that.
Torian, or okay,
Listen, I can't find your talk. I'm dumb.
You're not dumb.
There it is.
No,
I am awaiting
This-
GIF.
I can't find it either. What does that say about me, huh? Huh? You call-
You're amazing. Look, it's just an image, not a GIF.
Why isn't the GIF playing?
Because this sucks.
What? Hang
mean,
on.
I saw
You
the
just
GIF.
posted it as a GIF in the other chat. Just favorite the GIF in our chat, and it will be in your favorites menu to post over here.
Listen, it's Discord. That's all it is. Look, there it is. There it is.
There we go.
Haha.
That is what Hopper's doing.
Yeah. Then she's like, "You want to see what my insights look like? Here, let me show you."
Okay, the one-liner gets you a star point. And you're gonna do your mag dump after having just reloaded.
Yeah.
Which, of course, knocks you out cold for a round. Or
Yeah.
is it for a round or is it for 1d10 rounds? It's 1d10 rounds, right?
I'm double checking.
I think it's supposed to be 1d10.
Because you named it as mag dump. It's 1d10 rounds.
You have been
Or
disabled
until
for...
charged by powers.
You have been disarmed for 4 rounds.
so if this man's still alive, then he just has 2 robots hanging out on top of him or next to him, and he can't do shit about it.
But,
Proceed to teabag.
okay, Where is...
I know, I'm so sorry, Brian. All this big hype for this man. I'm so sorry.
It's like closing a book on an old chapter, or closing an old book. So
Sorry.
real
Here's
quick,
another one.
half of these guys are gonna be running down here to try and get the flank on Barbara. Meanwhile, the 4 guys on the
You
upper
can
floor,
look, boys, but you can't touch.
they see you 2 disarmed, and oops. 2 are gonna unload shots onto Hopper, and 2 are gonna unload shots onto Torian.
Wow, call about shooting when a man is down. Crazy.
Next round is gonna begin, and Torian is still gonna be unconscious for this round, and none of their self-repair functions of any kind are gonna function, neither are Hopper's. So, both of you are gonna just do nothing for a round.
I'm sorry, Barbara. We became useless.
Barbara, you have 2 actions. And you realize that they've now
I
moved
just
into
tried
position.
to whisk a guy a few turns ago.
You realize they've now moved into position to flank you.
I do?
Yes, you can tell.
What's your name?
These 3 are going to attack the unconscious people, while this one and these 2 are going to
What's your
attack
name,
you.
pal?
Saying that's the guy you're holding.
Yes.
Hey Hopper, what is this guy's name?
Tony.
What?
Tony.
Tony. Tony Soprano.
Tony? Oh, that's a nice name, Tony. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that. Listen. You tell your guys out there, your buddies, your pals, that if they make one move, then you get it right up your Jackson. You hear that? Not if you understand.
He nods.
Yeah. Say it.
Yeah. Guys! And then they're gonna unload. They're gonna start firing. Before he can respond. Including the ones in front who you're using him as a human shield against. They've realized, alright, just fucking fire. They've realized their friend is sacrificable now. At this point.
What changed?
He yells at them, what changed? What the fuck?
So,
When did Tony all of a sudden become expendable?
You gave him a name.
they were hesitating for a moment to attack and, like, you know, be like, wait, what are we gonna do before deciding it? No, okay, just shoot the guy.
You know, in these games, you know, giving them a name usually increases their chances of survival.
No, not here.
They're shooting their friend.
That's no friend.
Well, their coworker.
Scapegoat.
Still, it's not very cricket of them.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean,
You got 2 actions.
well, I'll use those actions on I'll use those actions on the 2 guys in front of me.
What, fire twice?
Yes. Don't worry, I will fulfill my promise. Tony, he will get a good thorough plasma rogering.
Well,
The first enemy you successfully hit by shooting through his Roger.
I shoot one guy in the head through Tony's asshole.
You kill both of
Crazy.
them.
Okay.
Meaning there's only one
That's
shooting at
wild.
you. Let me roll to see if that one hits you. Or if he fucks up his shot. Oh, he hits you.
Ah,
Well, he doesn't hit you
I'm out of
actually.
ammo now.
You know, you got your stamina stuff, so he doesn't actually hit you. He shoots wide.
Okay.
does that mean Barbara heals another stamina? Let's go.
Yeah, it basically means they pinned them at their set stamina they were at. Oh yeah, these 2 should have moved out a while ago. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 unloading onto you 2. And so here's what we're gonna do. Oh, your personal shields though did in fact recharge at the start of round because they're not dependent on you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, I forgot to delete that. Alright, so now, next round begins, and you all start to wake up. Or, Torian wakes up, I should say. And Hopper moves closer to waking up. Torian gets back a stamina. One of your armor self-repairs kick up, and your energy shield begins to recharge. Your bubble shield and your energy shield. Your energy shield recharge. The energy shields wouldn't have recharged. Hang on, because... Alright, Hopper's would have. Yours wouldn't have because your own EMP blast would have taken it out. Which means you've officially taken a heart of damage. I just realized that, because your energy shield is disabled as well. Your personalized shield. Shit. So, as they're firing on you, as you wake up, you realize, like, you have some serious internal damage. But that also means that all of these recharge the stamina as you wake up. As you come to, your own internal bubble shield starts to kick back on. And like I said, your self-repairing armor starts to self-repair. And you get back 1 stamina. So yeah, you have some serious internal damage of some kind. Like your own internal diagnostics are like freaking out. And there's a group of guys stood right by you, fucking unloading a gun on you. And the guy you passed out on top of is fucking dead, and Hopper's their head is gone, and Hopper's unconscious next to you.
All in all, pretty good day.
And the bag of money is next to you, and the disabled gun is right by you.
Do it. Act on it.
Next round, what are all of you gonna do?
I've been thinking about that.
I'm still sleepy.
But you're not Sleepy, you're Doodle. Sleepy's our other friend.
Stares at you.
And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he
Stare at you,
looked at me.
motherfucker.
What's happening?
Next. I think
I'm going to use my my movement action to run towards the remaining guy
Mm-hmm. And then attack
on
him.
the opposite end. Yes, and then run him through.
Hot. I'll roll that because I don't think anything anyone else does is going to change that, really, right?
Yeah. Also, I'm tossing away the empty gun.
You got 3 successes and 1 dice break. Meaning you fail to hit him.
What?
You run at him and he narrowly avoids your blade.
Oh.
And now you're no longer in cover for all the numerous enemies.
Thanks.
Okay.
So when I charge at him, what does he do? Just step aside and I just fall on my face?
No, you don't fall on your face. You just like step forward. You know, you have when you're like running at something, expecting to hit a thing, and then it pulls away, and you stumble forward a little.
I just always
isn't that
imagine
what
you
I
just hugged him instead.
What?
Yeah.
You both talked at the same time. I didn't understand. Somebody speak.
Basically, I said, "Isn't that what I just said?" And then Doodle said, "Maybe you just accidentally hug him instead."
Fuck, you got the DM to laugh out loud. You get a star point. But
Yeah, congratulations.
you don't fall over. You just like, yeah, you're still on your footing. So what are you gonna do, Torian?
I'm thinking, if possible, would it be a free action to like pick Hopper up?
Yes. You can pick up Hopper or the money or the gun as a free action. Not all of them.
If I had 6 arms, I could.
I've got 6 arms, if you know what I'm saying, ladies.
I don't.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not a lady.
I think
Am I?
I can make you one. I can treat,
Sorry, what was your turn,
I can
Jade?
treat you like a lady.
I'm thinking
Jade!
for safety purposes, free action to pick up Hopper. And then action to like destroy the gravity gun by like breaking it or stomping on it. Second action to put up shield.
Okay.
And movement action to what would be a good place to move to with the rocket booster? Shoot.
You're gonna lose your money.
That's a good point. Okay. So no movement then.
All right. So. Excuse me. With that, the enemy is in front of you are gonna unload on you. So one hit on bubble shield, 1 hit on armor, and 3 hits third hit stamina. Bubble shield is down again.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Barbara's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people firing at them. Let's see how that goes. Hang on. You avoid all of the shots by, like, sort of dancing around them and narrowly avoiding being hit. And now the next round begins. So, stamina back, armor regen, bubble shield coming back, personal shield coming back, 1 more turn towards waking up,
Exterminate.
1 more turn towards
Annihilate.
bubble shield coming
Destroy
back.
all humans.
I love that game. What do all of you do with your actions?
Still sleeping.
Yeah, Hopper sleeps with their actions. Do androids dream of electric froggos?
Fortunately, no.
All that Hopper dreams of is their long-lost lover who is not in this campaign.
Profound sadness.
Dreams deleted.
Memories.
I will never forget you. Memory deleted.
I'm going. I'm going to. It still makes you laugh. I'm going to use my first thing to run the guy through,
Hot.
slicing him into ribbons. And if I can, I'd like to shove him into the storage container.
Yeah, you can do that. With his two
as to
injured
get
friends.
a little bit of cover. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, we came out the other side and we were, like, you know, like, smoking cigars?
Alright, what is everyone else planning?
So I'm currently. Can I possibly carry Hopper and the bag of money?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to do that, carry the both of them.
And then with your 2 actions, plus 1 movement. Doors are
2
down
action-
here. You could leave.
But Barbara.
That. That is true. I'll probably use. I mean, I guess I could use one of my actions to tell Barbara that we have the money and Hopper and we're out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to think you guys are like, what about Barbara? We have to help her. And you just hear from inside one of the storage containers, like, it's like someone tries to, like, crawling out and then gets dragged back in.
She got it.
Yeah, so yeah.
No, Yuki.
Action. So yeah, holding Hopper and the money. And action and rocket booster to go out the door to leave the building. And I guess last action to communicate with Barbara and let her know, hey, Hopper and I and the money are all outside.
So you rush out as fast as you can, getting out. Having the
we
money
are
with
on
you.
a family plan, so.
And Barbara, you slash at the guy, like attempting to thrust into him, and he narrowly steps aside, barely avoiding you again.
Fuck!
You failed by 1 point.
I suck tonight.
To be fair, you have a
maybe
50-50
this
chance
guy's
of hitting
like-
them every time.
This guy needs a promotion.
You've got another action still. What do you want to run into cover still?
Yes.
Cover of the shipping
Can I-
container?
Yeah.
Okay, can you what?
I was gonna say, can I roll to, like, look for a window?
All the windows are on the second floor.
Is picking up, the guys with like, their Achilles, like...
Tendon injured in action? Because they would resist,
yeah,
yes.
Can I pick up their, no, can I pick up one of their firearms?
They're holding their firearms. In fact, as you run into cover, they aim them at you!
I meant to go in, to be honest, I meant to go into the other shipping container, but I just didn't say anything because I assumed these guys were pacified
The other
anyways.
shipping containers are closed.
Alright. Well, fuck me, I guess. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
These guys all run over here. And you're not going. These two are going to try and fire on you, the injured guys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies shooting at you. I'm so sorry, Barbara.
Yeah, whatever. Nah, I'll be fine.
Two of them start to, not hitting you, but you're, getting exhausted. Meanwhile, real quick, let me just,
Sorry.
hot.
You can. Boy, she said. We're in the money.
We're making the dough.
See, you were 100% not supposed to get that money. You got $100,000.
We got a lot of what it takes to get along. You guys can pay for my funeral. That's great.
All pink funeral. Yeah.
Next
How
time
we're pink
begins.
also.
I want someone to play a sad rendition of All Girls Want to Have Fun.
Okay.
Dun, da, da, da,
And if you can
da,
afford
da,
him,
dun.
sung by Josh Groban's disembodied brain.
Hopper, you are waking up.
Wake me up.
Wake me up
Wake me
inside.
up inside.
Big, big, big.
Can't wake
Sorry,
up.
that was Trampy
Wake me
singing.
up inside. Have you ever heard Goofy sing that? The Prodzy doing Goofy sings Evanescence.
Yeah.
Ryan, you know I have.
Wake me
We
up.
got,
Wake me
we
up.
got so much new metal to teach Trampy when we find him again.
I love Prodzy. Anyway. Hopper, you're waking up, and Barbara, you have 2 actions. Torian, you got out into street level. Are you just running away from the building?
Well, no, I think I'm gonna, find somewhere near the building to hide.
Like a nearby
Well,
alleyway.
yeah, like a nearby alleyway, and just, I'll let Hopper know. Okay, so...
I imagine you set Hopper down, catching your breath. Hopper slowly comes to, and there's just a guy there. You want some crack? Some more.
I'll suck your dick.
I'll suck your dick if you take my. I'll suck your dick if you take my crack.
Who don't have dicks,
We don't have
as far
dicks,
as I know.
good sir.
No, Hopper's got a massive tween.
Can you confirm, Doodle?
No.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
a foot long, right?
I'll
We
find
can't
out.
confirm. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry,
No,
go
you're
on.
good.
It's the homeless guy from Guns Akimbo.
Yeah, I basically.
Speaking of dicks, I'm surrounded by them.
Oh man,
Yes,
it sounds
anyway,
like a good
Albert.
Saturday.
Albert, so
When you're surrounded by dicks as well.
Albert, so we have the money. Gas Mask is dead, and Barbara is still in the building.
May or may not be dead.
Wait. My head still kind of hurts.
I'm gonna use my 2 movement actions to kill the 2 bleeding to death people.
Yeah? You're not gonna try and like
Yeah.
escape? Alright, well, you know what? Killing both. Oh, Jesus. Killing both of them, you don't even need to. Actually, I say you don't even need to roll. You need to not crit fail. Attack
That's
1
asking too much for me, I think.
With
and attack 2. You fail to kill either of them.
Are you?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
God damn!
You kill the 2 of them, and these guys all basically pile up just outside the fucking shipping container and are unloading on you.
Would
Gee.
picking... Oh my.
oh,
Oh my. Would picking up a one of their firearms be an action?
In this case, I'll allow it to be a free action. But your turn's done anyway, and we're entering the next round. Well, we
Damn
may
it.
enter the next round depending on what the others do.
no.
I should have spared one of them.
What are you 2 gonna do?
Albert, I think we should. I feel like we should go back into the building and help Barbara finish the job, as it were. Like, there can't be many of them. There can't be many of the pulsars left.
Hopefully.
Feel free to lay low. Even out here if you would like, should you feel the need to recover.
What about you? You don't look your very best either.
Is this just like
How
a
dare
big
you.
hole in their
I-
back?
Rest
Exposing
assured.
electronics.
I've looked
Mind
worse.
your own business.
Mind your own fucking business, woman.
I've never felt better.
Jesus Christ.
Turns out Torian's just a raging misogynist. He's just like, don't you talk
Torian.
back.
Torian, famously non-binary, accepting of a lot of things, usually misogynist.
Yeah.
No.
The rare and unique non-binary misogynist.
By choice is decided to travel with these 2 women.
Okay.
And was built by a woman.
Yeah, so
But then again, who wasn't?
fair
Like
point.
me.
Yeah, Hopper wasn't
Me.
built by a woman.
Oh,
Hopper's the
true. Okay.
rare exception. Hopper's the rare exception of an individual who has a male mama. Actually, you know, I feel like male mothers are pretty common nowadays.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Torian, Barbara, meet my mom, Dad.
That feels like it could be the premise of a sitcom. Oh, you know, that was used as a whole set of horrible jokes in Family Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now I'm not so proud of it anymore.
Quagmire's mom, dad.
Anyway,
Which,
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
or female
They-
dad is the correct terminology, which the character does prefer to be called dad still, so it's fitting. They're a female dad.
don't forget Oharu from Host Club.
Oh, and High Host Club is... I love that show.
All right,
Anyway.
whose turn is it? Sorry.
Okay, anyway, Hopper, would you like to come back into the building with me?
Sure. Let me just recharge my weapon.
Of course, of course. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll be charging my weapon too before going back in.
Ah, you
I
enjoy.
like it cuts back and forth to me in Mortal Peril, and then you guys are just like sitting there like, oh, these loading times, I tell you what. I
That-
swear,
I'm
this is taking
sorry.
forever.
That's a star point. Ah, you enjoyed R and High Host Club growing up? How does it feel being on the spectrum? Wait, do you mean the gay or the artistic? Yes.
Anyway, we're gonna go back inside and
I know
save
I'm
Barbara.
recharging guns. A doe, a
Wait.
deer, a female deer.
We come in like Charlie's Angels, but in reality, it's just Barbara's Angels.
So, next round comes, more stamina, armor repair, bubble shield fully charged, armor repair. This goes away. Alright, so, next round begins. What is everybody's plan?
Save Barbara.
So you two
Save
are
the
gonna
dream.
run in as your first action. What's everyone
I'm
doing?
gonna
then-
shoot from a distance those two of those people, or at least one of them.
Fire at the group, yeah.
I think I'm gonna use my
Rocket.
next action and my booster to just close the gap.
Alright, and Barbara?
Use my blade to block. Use the blaster to fire.
Okay. Who am I rolling for first?
I'd say the other two.
So, Hopper, you got 4 successes with 2 dice, or 5 successes with 2 dice breaks. 3 of your successes were bursts. 2 of them burst into killing themselves. So you barely pass. So now, let's roll to see how many automatic shots you fire off.
Okay.
6.
Nice.
So, Barbara, you're getting ready to block the oncoming attacks, right? When you just see a hailfire of bullets of energy bolts shred them. And then Torian pop around the corner, like, hey!
Heard you needed some help.
Oh, that's sweet. I had them on the run.
And now there's 6 enemies who are gonna distribute their fire across Hopper and Torian. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait. But I didn't even get to go.
Oh, you're right, you still have 2 actions. What do you do?
So can I change my actions?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
And then can I see the top layer? Yeah, that's them. I would like to
Shoot one of them?
yes.
Anyone in particular?
Probably the one within my line of sight, like behind Torian, because I feel like realistically that'd be the first one I notice.
You get 4 successes with 1 dice break. Which means you successfully kill one. And now they're evenly distributing their attacks across all of you.
Am I holding another pistol?
You only said you picked up 1.
Okay, is it a pistol or like a different kind of gun?
It's the same kind of gun.
Okay.
Oh, wait. 5. So they unload shots on you guys. Your internal armor or your external protective armor breaking down. Barbara, get it? Narrowly avoiding being hit.
Okay, Chewie.
And next round begins. Stamina recharge, armor rebuild, personal shield comeback, EMP almost gone.
Energize. Sound wave.
What do all of you do?
Well, I just
The enemies all begin to retreat into this room. They're all trying to run away now.
we have to pick a new leader.
They've hit the point where they've seen how many of them have all died, and they've weighed their response, and they're just like, okay, we're done. So if you want to leave, you can. If you want to keep trying to kill them, you can.
Hopper just watches them and just like, it's no use to follow. Just go.
Oh, come on. You're not afraid of a bunch of girls, are you?
Torian's just like,
For the,
Frog.
no, for the sake of this to work, I am girls.
Mood.
Are you just do just both apply to you?
I am Torian.
And Torian?
And Torian.
So what do you all do? Run away, or do you all leave?
Come on.
Like Torian
Guys.
holds back Barbara.
See? Okay, I think I will follow Hopper's lead and leave.
Yeah, plus we got the money now. There's no point to keep fighting.
Yeah, Barbara agrees.
True.
Plus, she feels a bit guilty about leading everyone into a trap.
All right, and I think because of that, we are going to end. That is going to be where we wrap up this episode of Shadow Space, with all of you leaving that building, like fucking exhausted.
100 shadow coins, 100,000 shadow coins richer.
Barbara's is completely covered in blood, and she's like, "Well, that wasn't such a chore, now was it?"
And I'm going to quickly do a little bit of what I'm going to call a fun post-credits viewer-only scene. So, here's what I'm going to do. If any of you guys decide you want to watch this episode later on, feel free, but I would like to request that you all stop watching at this moment, the players, and not listen to what's being said here, and I'm going to mute myself in the Discord call.
Oh, this is DLC.
This is for viewers only.
I'm watching your stream right now.
I'm subscribed to you, motherfucker.
Leave the streams, and if you leave the stream, and if you're watching this on YouTube, just leave the video on this point. I don't want any of you hearing this moment, and I'll be very disappointed if you do. I can't really stop you, but it will make for a better experience for all of you if you don't know what I'm about to say.
Alright, come on, fellas. We'll start our own campaign without Brian.
With blackjack and hookers.
So, I'm muting
Oh,
now.
that's even better.
Girls.
Okay, muting doesn't deafen me as well. Yeah,
Gucci,
and
you're such a
I'm gonna
brat.
leave the call because I can't deafen and mute, so I will be right back. Meanwhile, I just hit my hand. In another location of some sort of secret lab type place, a computer beeps and a little message appears on it. Detection of life signals lost. Reconnection to brain chip failed. Waiting period ceased. Assumption, agent passed away. Awakening, clone. And a facility, a room full of green glowing tubes all light up, with figures floating in them. And one of the containers opens up, and a figure spills out, ripping cables off of a thing on their head. Their whole body in a skin-tight suit, concealing their appearance. Worthless. Android. Stupid. Robot. The figure stumbles, trying to support themselves as they go and start grabbing some equipment that's already set aside at the end, at one end of the room, throwing on a gas mask and a cloak. It's personal at this point. They walk over to a computer and they type on it for a moment. Broker. I need more men. I'm gonna go rejoin the call. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and the viewer only section is done.
Well.
I'm upset
Can
that I
the
couldn't
viewers hear
listen.
us again?
Yes, everyone can still hear you guys.
Oh, I was talking about how much I hated them.
Oh, I hope everybody's enjoyed this episode of Shadow Space.
I'm gonna fight Brian.
Looks at you maliciously.
That's the true gas mask man.
So yeah, I hope everybody's been enjoying this session. Anybody want to say anything to the viewers?
We love you guys. You're awesome. I really do hope that you guys have been enjoying. We do apologize for the chaos and
I
mayhem.
just realized I could have gone onto your Discord, your Twitch stream, and just heard what you said.
I was just asking you guys to not listen to the Twitch stream as well, though.
Oh.
Mine is muted, so I heard nothing, so you're fine. I just try to give you support.
Thank you.
Damn.
Actually,
Remember-
muted viewers don't count as viewers on Twitch.
No. My computer is muted, so I never heard anything through the Twitch side because
Oh,
I'm
genius.
doing the conversation on the phone.
Alright, anyway, hope everybody's been enjoying. End cards will be
I
appearing.
have been.
Yeah, end
Yeah.
cards will be appearing in just a moment. And again, any more last sign-off words to everybody? Or to the viewers from
And-
the rest of you?
Remember, everybody, don't let anything in life hold you back, including if that thing is a gravity gun wielded by a horrible gas man.
Here.
Yes.
How can you top that?
I was imagining all of you walking off into the sunset. You've got to make your own kind of music.
Music.
Sing your own special song.
Barbara just does flip their ponytail.
I guess tune in next time while
We figured out how to
Well,
spend
Ryan
100K.
plays Fallout 9 or whatever.
Yeah. Remember, after this, we'll be airing another bit of the after the show thing, Shadow Space episode, whatever, episode 0.5, in which I do a little bit of lore clarification and stuff, but I feel like this episode's gonna have a lot less of that, but I'm still gonna try and do one.
We love you.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be all about how the Pulsars were once a great criminal empire until 3 chucklefucks came and wrecked their shit.
Yeah, but those 3 chucklefucks weren't you 3. Only one of you 3 were one of those chucklefucks.
Oh.
The other ones were a Splicer and a Shadow Touched, who was an absolute sociopath.
That was fun.
He's talking about you.
Anyway, hope them enjoy. Bye!
Bye!
Wow.